because I'm having some difficulties with the technical. I'm always having difficulties with the technical issues of streaming. So I wanted to make sure that our title is up, but this is what we always do at the start of every stream. And so since I don't have a PC, and from my understanding with OBS, I want to check to make sure that the volume is working. Okay, so that works. So let's put that on pause. So, because with PC, from my understanding with OBS, you could actually test how your sound is and your video cam before you stream, and then you just kind of press the start button, and then it comes up perfection. But here you have to keep testing on the PlayStation 4. You have to keep testing to make sure that the title is up. See, now the title is not up. We need to update information. And that's why I'm hoping down the road I could get I really want a decent PC. Unfortunately, the PC laptop I have really does not have the processing power to even run OBS. And in fact, it's so bad. How are you with your cute emote? Oh, Sunday? Hi. How are you doing, Hafa? I'm glad you get Sundays off because I'm actually relieved that you have like the Monday through Friday work schedule. At the same time with programming, it seems like you have to work on the weekends. It's so adorable. I love it, Hafa. But Hafa, I think as a programmer, you probably don't get weekends off because when I was learning C# on Microsoft Visual Studio, and there's always bugs and it's never ending because you could always make the program run more efficiently. You could make it run so that you could streamline it. It could take like less. Oh, and I just got distracted. Todd, are you okay? And you're doing great. Sunday's a lazy day. Yeah, that's nice. Exactly. You don't really get the weekend off as a programmer because with programming, it's really never ending, Hafa. I don't understand how people can do this because there's always you can always improve, you could always streamline it, you could actually make it run faster, more efficiently, using less GPU, CPU, which I think Twitch really needs to do because it seems like even with this, and I was like, Hafa, what I don't understand is I looked at my specs on this laptop and it should actually run really well, but it doesn't because it has pretty good specs, but it really is so bad it could barely run Twitch. So I think Twitch needs to streamline. So yeah, you're gonna stream tonight, Hafa. You're 1 hour behind Eastern Standard Time, so would it be like around 6 or 7 p.m.? Yeah, Twitch is kind of heavy. And what they really need to do, I know, well, you know what, Hafa? Because I was thinking, oh my God, Twitch has a monopoly. So because it has a monopoly, it really doesn't need to work on things at all. It really does not. Oh, 12:07. Wait, really? You're 3 hours ahead? For some reason, I thought you were 1 hour behind, unless I misunderstood what Imad was saying. So anyways, what? Oh, so Sanoa's concerned because like Twitch has a monopoly, and like everybody when you stream, you just stream on Twitch. Oh, it's 3 hours ahead. So I'm hoping you're streaming at 6 o'clock because I would be up at 9 p.m. But I'm really trying to be in bed at exactly 10 o'clock. So what happens is that I have my alarm set for 9:30, so then I can just like go directly to. So then it'll be like 30 minutes for me to unwind in bed, and I want to fall asleep at 10 p.m. and then wake up. So Hafa, so then I was thinking, well, I wish Twitch did not have a monopoly. But then yesterday, I don't know if you know Sir Charles, but he was mentioning that there was such thing as Mixer, and Mixer is through Microsoft. No, and the good thing, Hafa, is that since you stream on PC, I think you do stream on PC. Since you stream on PC, you could do Mixer, and Mixer is the other streaming service. It's through Xbox. In fact, I think the interface is actually, quote, better than Twitch, to be honest, because it's more fun when I looked at it. And so Mixer, I'm hoping Mixer would become big, so then Twitch would say, uh-oh, we have competition from Mixer, and then they would probably have computer programs to streamline. And per the Mixer website, the comments are almost instantaneous. They said that the lag is, well, like the longest lag possible is like under 1 second. So it has instantaneous comments, which we don't really get on Twitch. Like there's always so much lag, Hafa. Like I think the lag is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 5 seconds. Yeah, I agree because I really want Mixer to become big. The only issue with Mixer, of course, is that you can only stream through Xbox and PC, but I think it's going to be great for PC Gamer. The money incentivization is a little bit... I don't think it's as good as Twitch because you have to get 2,000 followers, then you get partner, and then that's how you get the endorsements and you get adverts. But how much do you get from adverts versus subs? Like, I think you can make more money at Twitch. But I have to do more research. Like, I don't know if they have a sub like they do it with Twitch, but I think Mixer should have the same thing with Twitch affiliation, and then you could have subs because that actually kind of helps with money. Yes, exactly. Smart Poker. Oh my God, Smart Poker. I think I'm really influenced by streaming that's like in my mind 24/7 because I had this really weird, and the reason why I'm talking and not doing gameplay is because we're going to start out a quest, like a really amazing, it's the Silver Islands quest. It spans this whole area. It's such a beautifully done quest. It's a masterpiece in quest design at the level of Witcher 3. I never played Witcher 3, but from everybody who played both, they said that the Silver Islands is equivalent to a Witcher 3, like one of the grand Witcher 3 side quests. So Smart Poker, I'm always so worried about Twitch, and it's in my mind 24/7 that I have yet another dream about one of my viewers. And so Smart Poker, we were, I don't know, we were kind of executives of oil companies or something to that effect because we were supposed to do policy, and it was so illogical. No, actually, I don't think you can fail this quest, Smart Poker. I don't think, and I know this quest really well because it's so elaborate, it's so distinctive, and so Smart Poker, we're like policymakers of Middle Eastern oil companies, and we were like, since people from the Middle East are going to this other country to get gas, like, but why are we importing gas to this other country? So Smart Poker, we decided to just have... to not have the Middle East distribute any gas to any country, so then you're forced to go to our country to get gas. But then that doesn't make sense, Smart Poker. Like, logically, you could see the logical flaws, because, like, it doesn't... Because if we have gas in the Middle East and we have gas in other country, why not get, if you're from the Middle East, why not get gas in the Middle Eastern country? So it was like the dumbest dream in the world. It just didn't make any sense. But at the same time, when you're dreaming, you're like, oh my God, this is a huge problem. We really can't import. It was so I think because of that, I'm just really... Oh, Hafa, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and definitely relax and chill out. And how are you doing, Game Mystical? It's good to see you and good morning. I'm glad that everyone's enjoying their Sunday. Smart Poker, I think you said you have Sundays off, which is really nice. Got down on the poochies before bed. I know, but I think it's just because I keep thinking about Twitch streaming, and I'm really, really anxious about burning out yet again, and then once I burn out... Sparkling Sheepy, how are you? Happy Sunday, and welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if you've ever been here before, but we do fail quests. We do fail a lot, and so I wanted to kind of make sure... the game title is not up. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I prominently put down the tag as Backseat Gaming Allowed, because we really need that. Because I do fail a lot, so I'm going to put Set Game Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because this always happens. And what we're going to do, I think what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to do the Silver Islands. I'm not sure how long it'll take because it's such a long quest. It has 2 branching... Hi, Todd! How are you doing? Oh, Fanny! Fanny, you changed your name again? Okay, I remember because because Fenny used to be Fenny Cell, then it was Sparkle P, and now it's Sparkling Sheepy. So how would you like to be called, Fenny? Do you prefer to? Because Sheepy is kind of cute. I like Sheepy. So just let me know how you would like to be called. So I just have to remember that. And again, I know this game. Oh my God, Sparkling Sheepy. Like yesterday, I decided to do the Cassandra. Oh, Sheepy. So Sheepy, like yesterday, I was like really. So it's working on the streaming file of Alexios, and then I just got really addicted. And I felt like playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I have a Cassandra file, and it opened up. They gave out actually 2 new quests, and it was free for anyone who owns Assassin's Creed. It's just kind of an add-on, and they're going to add on like more. I think they're going to add on more monsters, more boss fights as well down the road. I think the monsters are going to come out like in summer, I think, or maybe even sooner. So I did 2, which is the time frame. I forgot what the first one's called. The second one's like Sisters of Laia or something like that. And those quests are so amazing. Like, I mean, just from playing that, because it has like really great storytelling, and it was like really funny meeting the NPC characters. There's like twists and turns in the story. So this game, I really do think this game is a masterpiece, and we can showcase this amazing mission. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to just start this. We're going to be quiet during the cutscene because I think the dialogue and the characters are extremely compelling. So I mean, to the point where you're never going to, you're always going to remember these NPC characters because they're very distinctive. And in fact, I believe Ubisoft realizes how brilliant this side quest is. So they
the Delos Islands. 2 sides of the same coin. Delos, sacred birthplace of Artemis and Apollo, and Mykonos, where people do everything that's forbidden on Delos.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. Otharkis, cruel leader of Delos Islands, takes money from our pockets and food from our mouths, all to feed his
Insatiable.
Yes, his insatiable thirst for power.
Podarkis is one of them, Barnabas. The ones hunting my family. Keep reading.
We are a modest but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our vile oppressor. I pray the winds guide you swiftly to our shores, Mystios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
All right, chat. I think, unfortunately, you know how you got the included PlayStation 4 earbud, which I think is a really nice touch. I think this died, so I can't hear the game sound at all. But but at least the game sound is coming through stream, which is important. Yay! You have today. I'm really impressed. So your local baby daddy actually gets up at 5 in the morning, which is really impressive, to exercise, and then works like from like 12 hours. So I don't understand how you have that energy to do that. It's so impressive. So you're obviously a very strong person. Oh, Sheepy, I think, and also like with Twitch, it's not optimized whatsoever, Sheepy, to the point where my laptop cannot run Twitch unless it's wired to the internet. And oh my God, you're a local baby daddy. That's what I need as well, because this just died. Unless I turned off the game sound, so I don't know what's wrong with this. But I think that's okay, because I don't really need sound as long as you guys can hear sound. I'm going to just say... Oh, okay, we missed this part. So Podarkes is one of the cult members, and... Yeah, it says, welcome, we came to do a job. Let's just say it's good we came. People are dying because we need to overthrow Podarkes, because he's the oppressor. Nice! Turtle Beach Stealth 700 for 119. So that's actually, is that a good price? Because I'm not sure. I think they're usually pretty expensive, aren't they?
You see, Poseidon wasn't trying to drown you. He was getting you where you needed to go. Aggressive.
Does the note say where Kira is?
There are 2 locations marked. A camp along the northwestern coast.
We have to meet
and
Kyra.
A hideout that looks like it's underneath the city.
Chat, I think it's kind of uncomfortable when you can't hear the game because I really don't know what's going on. I mean, I just can't hear it, so it's hard to play the game without the game sounds, I think. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping that the earplugs will, the earbuds will finally work immediately. Or what do you know about Podarkes?
Podarkes sounds like a cruel man.
He's a very cruel man.
Worse. I once heard a family was late in paying their dues to the gods. Podarkes sent his men to their farm and took the young ones from their beds.
Oh
When their
my
mater and
god.
pater woke up to feed the animals, they discovered the animals were already feeding on the corpses of their sons.
The sooner I send this monster to Hades, the better.
So
Even Hades would shudder in his presence.
I agree. So he not only did he kill their sons, but he fed it to the to predators.
This place seems nice.
This island has a giant history, my friend.
We don't have time, Varnavas.
I meant Mykonos literally has a history involving giants. Apollo was once friends with Hyperboreans from the flowing
Sure, it's
north,
not that
until one day they sent 2 maidens and 5 of their men to Delos with offerings for the son of Zeus. They were never seen again.
And Mykonos.
The island itself was built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Heracles.
Okay, and I'm just going to go through this. So what did the note say again?
My mind wandered.
Because Alexios
Remind me
needs
what the note
repetition,
said.
repetition, repetition, because he's pretty dense.
Eagle-bearing
The
mysteries.
short version, please.
Podarkes, cruel leader, thirst for power, pay you handsomely, rebellion.
Nice.
people die.
Okay, so we're going to help. Okay, so time
Last
to
time I
find
met
Kyra.
with Kira.
I'll have the ship ready in case we need any immediate departures.
That was Kefalonia, and that was mostly your fault.
Haha, here, Alexios.
Here, Varnavas.
All right, so we're going to open up map to find. So this is obviously the start of the quest, and I really apologize if I seem even more out of it than usual. It's because I don't have the sound volume. I wanted to do Silver Islands because we're only level 28, but by the time we get through this quest, we'll probably get up to 32, maybe even higher, because you actually do get a lot of experience when you complete each mission step. So we have to find the rebel hideouts. Both hideouts are in Mykonos, northeastern part of Artemis Hills. And I hate, every time when you start the game, you have to, I want to remove the picture icons, but we do need, the game icons, which is... No, that's wrong. We don't want the sightseeing. Okay. But I don't see... So, Artemis Hills, the first hideout is in Cave Under the City... northeastern part of Artemis Hill. So what we're gonna usually do is we're gonna just kind of click. See, I hate this. Let's turn off the photos. Okay. Northeast. So I'm just gonna make this as a marker, and we'll head northeast, and then we'll eventually find the hideout. So Sheepy is this when? Yeah, so, oh, Sheepy, I'm really embarrassed. I really don't know that reference because I'm so embarrassed, Sheepy. I haven't played a single Shadow of the Colossus, and I actually got the Last Guardian, so I really need to play Ico. I need to play Ico, which I also have. I need to play Shadow of the Colossus and, of course, The Last Guardian. The only thing I remember about what they're saying about those games is that the bosses are enormous. So it's kind of really literally like climbing a huge structure. That's how elaborate the bosses are. And I did remember playing part of Ico, and it was like really freaky at the start of the game. So clearly Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, they're like icons of gaming. And that's why I'm actually really embarrassed that I never played. Oh, nice! You really should. Your local baby daddy gamer. It's such, and the thing is that they're always this Ubisoft is really smart with marketing. They're always adding like really good quests. Like the 2 quests I did was just really incredible. It's equivalent to the main side missions in this game. And so, because I think because you appreciate that they keep working on it. It's not like, oh, they're one and done. They keep working on it, so then you feel like, oh, you want to... You're so appreciative of Ubisoft, it actually makes you want to buy the package. Because they have this, like, DLC package where you get 2 Assassin's Creed games, plus, like, all of the DLCs. And Oni, how you doing? Oni, I really enjoyed Dauntless. And oh my god, Oni, you're so good at Dauntless, because I think you only played it that one time when you were streaming, and then, like, you got S+ ranking, and your team got D. So even though you never played Dauntless, like, you were carrying the team, so you're so good at that game. Oh no, Smart! You have hangover. Oh, now, oh my god, this laptop isn't even scrolling up and down. I am loud today, Charles. Like, I don't know if I'm too close to the microphone, because I readjusted it because I want to follow the Smart Poker method of having the cardioid area near where I'm talking, because I think that's where you're supposed to do the mouth, the placement. And 2, I kind of want to be able to talk softly so I don't run out of energy, because like yesterday I think I talked so much yesterday that I actually got, the dizzy feeling that you get when you're like hyperventilating. So that's how I felt, because I was talking so much yesterday, because we were kind of talking about like the games that we're interested in, the games that we love, like games that we're going to get. So it was actually really exciting to talk about those things. And Oni says you've played Dauntless for a few weeks now. But you're still like really good to get S+, though. I'm going to actually make this chat a little bit bigger so I can kind of see more of the chat. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, you only played it for 5 times. And Charles, how's your stream today? I wanted to kind of mention that... Twitch does not necessarily... I mean, it seems like it has a monopoly, but I liked how you mentioned about YouTube gaming and now Mixer gaming. But for me, and I was like saying, oh, maybe I should do Mixer gaming, but I think the reality is that it's just as hard... It might be actually harder to go on Mixer because you have to do the networking all over again. Whereas with Twitch, you kind of already know a lot of people, a lot of Twitch streamers. So I'm going to just kind of stick with Twitch. But Mixers could be like another alternative, especially if you're a PC and Xbox One gamer, because it's... Oh! Charles! Oh my god! 215? Oh my god! So is your concurrent viewers, I hope, kind of... Oh, Sheepy got Smash. So Sheepy, you had the Switch. Oh my god, now I want to Switch, everybody, because I saw my friend play... I'm not into platformers except for Ori and the Blind Forest, but I saw him play Super Mario Odyssey, and it was like, it's just absolutely adorable. It's so creative, because I have to admit, Mario is just so inventive, like the platforming. I think the only reason why I never got into Mario is because I really need story. Like, Mario doesn't really have a personality, and nobody cares about Princess Peach. So it's not like Ori and the Blind Forest, where you care so deeply about Ori that even though I died like 1,000 times, I really had to complete it to kind of see what happens to him. Oh my god! Mystical, you're absolutely right. Like, now I really want the Switch. Switch has like so many amazing games. Like it has Breath of the Wild. It's gonna have the mainline Pokemon. I don't know what the release date, if it's gonna be this year or next year. And Smash Bros, like people can spend thousands and thousands of hours on Smash Bros alone, thousands and thousands of hours on Pokemon. I'm not sure how long Super Mario Odyssey is, but if you have to find all the moons, that's another like hundreds and hundreds of hours. GG Sheepy. Now I want the Switch, but I decided to spend my money more on the Kindle Oasis because I got back into reading, and the only way I could read because of my poor eyesight is with the Kindle, because you want the fonts to be really large. The Kindle Oasis is so portable. It's so thin, like it's literally like. It literally looks like this. It's like literally this thin, so you could put it in your purse. Like it's like this thin. Actually, I could show it to you, and it's even more portable than the Switch. So I'm really happy with my decision, because I don't want to keep just playing video games. So like whenever I go to a doctor's appointment, I'm gonna just read instead of playing on the Switch. Oh my god! I mean. I do agree with chat that Nintendo is actually the home of all the indies. So there's Celeste. I mean, yes, you could play Hollow Knight on PlayStation 4, but the genius of Switch is that you could play Hollow Knight like when you're wherever you are in bed. Yes, so it's just totally Asian friendly. It's 100% completely Asian friendly. Now, this is the pivotal cutscene, everybody. So let's watch. I'm gonna head over. We're gonna watch this, and we're gonna see why you'll never ever forget like these NPC characters. Okay, we're gonna sneak. Let's talk to.
I'm looking for the one called Kira. I've come in response to a call for help. You missed.
I know she missed. I mean, that's... So obviously Kira's very compelling.
Spy, Athenian? Or maybe you are Athena herself.
Does Kyra doesn't Kyra like scream romantic interest? Alright, so I'm gonna just say should I insult her? Because she's like totally drunk. So Smart Poker, I think she's kind of a lightweight, because you see that she only drank like one glass of wine, and despite being like completely intoxicated, she does have pretty good aim. Like she almost like she almost aimed at her head accurately. Oh my god, I heard Celeste is like a really hard game, Sheepy. And Bayonetta, if you play Bayonetta on Insane, it's very difficult. And I heard, like, the original Bayonetta, I'm not good at gaming, but Sheepy, a lot of people are saying that they actually found combos that the developers aren't even aware of. That's the genius of Bayonetta. And so Switch also has all of the masterpieces of the Wii U, like Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2. That's true. She probably missed out on purpose. And okay, so yeah, she's obviously a romance interest. You can totally tell. I'm gonna just say you're not rebels, you're drunks, because we kind of want to flirt in a troll-like way. So I'm gonna say you're not rebels, you're drunk.
I came to help a fierce group of rebels, but I show up and you're all drunk.
This is like these rebels are really epic. At least they have fun.
And killing us without mercy.
I'm sorry if I'm talking over the dialogue, because I can't hear the game sound, so I'm trying not to. And sometimes there's like lag between the word captions and then the vocals. Yes, it has been a long time. And look how long! Oh my God! Look how long this.
Are everywhere. rest until all who oppose him are dead.
Ew, you
We are
definitely
all
want to
that's
kill
left
him.
of the resistance.
And I think not only are they intoxicated, but they probably smoke pot as well, because
This
it's
is the
just...
first night we aren't fighting for our lives. And it could be our last. And suddenly, you show up.
This is why I'm here. It's your symbol, right?
Yes, it is
You're
her
the
symbol.
Mystios who bears the eagle of Zeus. My apologies. These are dangerous times for anyone waging war against the Athenian Empire and the Delian League. I am Kira.
Aww. Okay, let's ask where's Podarkes. I want to show you guys something really quickly. This is not a spoiler, but more of a warning as more as a warning to I keep doing that. This is more of a warning to not we have to kind of continue, so
Your
let's
note
do this and I'll
mentions
show you the
Podarkes.
map.
I'm going to find him.
You don't
His
want to
house is on the coast, north of Mykonos city. But he's heavily guarded. We've never been able to get close enough.
I
without
agree,
taking
Mystical
heavy
Kyra is the
casualties.
best looking
This is
NPC.
why I sent for you.
And it says, weren't you allies of Athens?
I thought Delos was the heart of the Diliagi League. Athens' pride and joy.
We were, until Athens took the League's treasury away from Delos.
Why?
So they could build a statue of Athena mocking Apollo. The people pleaded with Podarkes not to trust Athens with the treasury, but his thirst for power made him deaf to his people.
Okay, and then let's say why not leave? I agree, Mystical Gamer. I say Kyra, and a lot of people also find what's her name? Because we also have to romance her as well. We met her in Athens, but I don't know. I'm totally like I just can't think of her name. So yeah, I think they definitely do smoke pot because they're so depressed. Like they're fighting for their lives every minute, every second, and this is like the first time that they could rest and kind of relax before they all get killed. Because that's how strong Podarkes is.
If things are so miserable, why doesn't Delos abandon the League?
Podarkes sends Athenian soldiers to collect money from us all. The moment that stops, Athenian ships will burn our islands to the ground.
I came here to help you deal with one man, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to the mighty Alexios. And
That's a good
Sparta,
one,
too.
Swordpoker. Yeah, they are. And bad with names and faces, though.
Malaka!
Swordpoker. City
You
girl,
and your
how
rebels
are you?
too drunk to fight. Leave the soldiers to me.
If you think I'm going
Oh
to
my
miss
God,
a chance
one
to kill
just, like,
Athenians, you're the one
passed
who's
out.
drunk.
City girl, how are you doing? I want to apologize. For some reason, all of a sudden, this earbud stopped working, so I don't know if it's like a problem with my microphone yet again. And City girl, I'm really upset with Blue Yeti. My first Blue Yeti, I've only used it for like 3 months at most, and it totally broke, and then it was past warranty because I got it long time ago when I was thinking of streaming. And then I have this new one, and then this was actually working because this is the only earbud that I could find. I lost like misplaced 4 of my other ones, so I brought this to the gym, was working fine, and then it was working fine for the stream, and then it suddenly died. So I don't know if it's a function of this PS4 earbud or if it's because of this connector of the Blue Yeti that's at fault. So it's kind of like annoying that these electronics, they break so quickly. And City Girl, I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm actually, you know what's really weird? So I think streaming has caused like a lot of anxiety, or I keep thinking about streaming. I keep thinking about how do I avoid burnout, because I want to continue to be a streamer for years and years, but then I burn out quickly. To the point, like, for 3 nights in a row, City Girl, I had like dreams about my viewers here. So the first night I had, I think, wait, was Maud in my dream the first night, and the second time it was Mystical Gamer, and then last night it was Smart Poker. We were like policymakers in the Middle East regarding oil distribution. It was like really. So I keep thinking, yeah, I think Blue Yeti does act up a lot because I seen a lot of like really large streamers like their Blue Yeti. It would just cut in and out for some reason. So I don't know if the quality of Blue Yeti is going downhill because everyone buys Blue Yeti. Okay, so Mystical Gamer. Let me see if I'm missing. Oh, City Girl, are you going? I hope you're going to be streaming Resident Evil 2. That would be so epic. And you're saying that you understand your headset acts up here and there. Oh, that's good. So it's not necessarily the Blue Yeti. Cross my fingers. I know it was so realistic because I was like Smart Poker and I, we were really working the angle about how to distribute the oil in the Middle East, and it was so realistic, but at the same time, like, you know how like when you kind of think outside of yourself, like my own self was thinking, well, that doesn't make sense because you still could get oil in the Middle East. You don't have to go to the other country to get your gas. But in the dream, the people in the Middle East, they were going to this specific country to fill up their car with gas, and then they come back to the Middle East. But then in the dream, it's like, oh no, even though we have gas in the Middle East, you still have to go to the other country. So the only way you could get gas in the Middle East and to pump your gas in the Middle East is if we don't distribute worldwide. So it was just like, the dream just did not make sense. Is Snowball? Seagirl, is Snowball more hardy? Because I just get the Blue Yeti just because everyone says Blue Yeti, Blue Yeti, Blue Yeti. And I'm hoping that it was a fluke of the last one, because if I bought it right away and it's under warranty, I could have gotten it replaced, but it was kind of my fault. I didn't stream until years later, so I don't know if the dust collected. Okay, so we're gonna follow Kyra. Aspasia, so Smart Poker, it's Aspasia. You might not remember the names because Smart Poker, it's it's hard to remember Aspasia, like all of the different names, and I forgot the name of that captain who swore a ton. Like I forgot her name, but you remember their faces and you remember like their characters. But I just can't. I'm really bad with remembering people's names. So did Sparta answer your call for help? Nice. We're gonna get help from soldiers. So we.
Sounds Spartan, all right.
Okay, Kyra, where are you going? What's happening? Okay, so I didn't realize we had to fight this off because I have no game sound. So Kyra's obviously a total badass. Okay, let's see. And Charles is saying gas in Middle East countries is $1.25 a gallon over there. Yeah, it's obviously going to be way less expensive. City Girl, because I was like, what? Yes, my other dream, like the night before, it was like mystical, and we're part of this team where Earth was invaded by these aliens. So Mystical and I, we have to gather these aliens together, and then we're supposed to somehow put them in the cage because their ship is underneath this like acid pool, and so we have to like put the aliens in these cages, and then we have to drop them into the acid pool. And it was so realistic because we were really discussing techniques. And Mystical was saying, oh, in the cave, you have to make sure, in the cage, you have to make sure that the ledge underneath it is closed, because then otherwise the aliens would fall into the acid. But then I was thinking, well, that doesn't make sense, because they're going to fall into acid regardless of whether the bottom of the cage is there or not. But I think that was like the important thing, is that you have to kind of make sure that the cage's bottom doesn't fall out. So that was also really illogical, and it was extremely, extremely, extremely vivid. You already forgot, Kyra. Don't feel so bad. Oh, yeah, Charles, I think since the Middle East, it's the laws are so oppressive, you must avoid, especially if you're a woman. Just because I think the government has become so oppressive over there. From my understanding, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm misspeaking, because you know how there's like propaganda about the Middle East, so I don't know if that's the case or if it's just something that we're taught as Americans. You know what I'm saying, Charles? So, is it implemented though? Like, I thought it was not implemented. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh yeah, we have to fight. So even Toletus has to like tell us that we need to fight these Athenians off, because we're just so... I'm just so distracted with chat. And then I was kind of thinking about technique, City Girl, as to like how am I supposed to talk, because I want to kind of gameplay while I'm chatting, but it's actually really difficult for me. So my friend was kind of telling me about teleprompters and how you could actually, because right now I don't have the peripheral vision to see the screen because my screen is to the right. And then he was saying you could actually have a teleprompter where it's invisible, like it's a glass screen, but you could see the comments, like maybe you could put it in the upper right hand corner, so then you don't have to keep looking back and forth, and while you're gaming you could actually read at the same time. And then I was like saying, oh, maybe I should get a teleprompter. Like, that's a really brilliant idea that Todd has. Come to find out, when I looked through Amazon, they're like $1,000. So I don't know. And I know, like, I've seen a lot of streamers, they kind of look back and forth, but as you can see with my Graves' disease, it's hard for me to move my eyes around. Oh my god, Charles, you lived there, you've seen a lot. Pretty much keep your mouth shut about what you've seen and witnessed. Okay, and actually, City Girl, since I know it's really hard for you to come to this stream, let's kind of shout out City Girl, and thank you so much for following everyone, because we're all streamers here. And so City Girl is like, City Girl, can you kind of discuss your techniques, because you do a lot of first-person shooters, which is even harder, because here, like, I could just spam, and then I could go like, see, I could spam, and I could go like this, and just look at chat the whole time, but like, when you're doing like Call of Duty and all these first-person shooters, and you don't have the auto-aim, you really have to look at the screen. You can't... because you have to have pinpoint precision to get those kills, and especially when you do PvP, like you're competing against like these teenagers who are like, they're really on point, because they have eyes behind their heads, like they're that good at PvP. So then you have to kind of deal with that. Plus then it's hard to kind of glance back and forth. So I wonder, City Girl, if it's just through experience and you just kind of know like when to look back and forth. And the bottom line is that practice makes perfect, so I may have to stream more frequently. The only issue is that if I keep streaming more frequently, I might just burn out. And I really need to avoid burning out, because I think I burned out twice already. And I don't know what it is about streaming. Maybe it's just because of the mental concentration that it takes to read chat, talk to chat, and gameplay. Maybe that's... Yeah, I try to do that, and the thing is, City Girls, with Odyssey, the gameplay is so addictive that you forget that you have to look at chat, and then you completely forget. You just get so entranced in the gameplay, and then you miss like entire conversations. So I do need mods for shoutouts, Oni. So let's verbally shout out. So Oni obviously streams, Hafa Custodio streams, everyone knows Hafa Custodio. It's so nice to see City Girl. City Girl, I think the reason why you can't watch a lot of streams is because like you're really busy. So I really appreciate your support. And I met City Girl through, I think I met you through Big Daddy Gamer 76, which we all know Big Daddy Gamer 76. And he's obviously like really busy, so I think a lot of people like are really busy. So I really appreciate you guys. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try to recruit him so we could get more lieutenants. Oh, he's good at dodging, this guy. Okay, so City Girl, what I do is so first I have like my 50-inch TV, and it has to be 15-inch, otherwise they can't see. And then I have like a 32-inch my BenQ monitor to the right, and it's 32 inches. So I think if you have really good vision, I have it like I have it actually set together. So if you have really good vision, you don't even have to move your eyes. You could probably just see the comments like that. But I can't because my vision's really, 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 really bad. So I do have to kind of keep looking back and forth. Oh, thank you, Oni. You gotta follow. That's sweet. Okay, let's just shout out. I know, Smart Poker, you're gonna cringe because I know it's not good to type. But let's shout out Oni. Let's shout out Hafa. Now, Smart Poker doesn't stream, and we shouted out City Girl. Charles, we all know Charles though, so we shout out Charles. And I think Mystical Gamer, we have yours, which I put Mystical. I like yours and Mystical. So what I wanted to do, since I have exclamation the person's name, if you guys want to advert, please do just type exclamation Mystical, exclamation Oni whenever you come in, and that could kind of save me from typing. Now, the interesting thing is that when I go into other people's stream and I'm a mod, they're like, oh, Fuzzy J Cats shout you out, but then you're like too embarrassed to shout out, so I never do that. So I wonder if you guys feel the same way, like you don't want to advert. Because, the Twitch culture is so ingrained that you know how they say, oh, you should never advert in another person's stream. So I think Twitch culture is so ingrained that we also feel uncomfortable adverting, even though we demand that you all advert. Wait, Oni says you still got your streaming program on. Now, what is the streaming program? And you could even hear your alert. Streaming program, you mean like your Twitch notifications? So Oni, you're streaming right now, right? So what I would do is, like, we support so many people, and so since we support so many people, CADGuard.net is a must, so you can kind of watch multiple streamers at the same time. So that's what I kind of do to support everybody. Okay, did we recruit that lieutenant? Like, I hope we got a legendary. Okay, so this is actually not bad. Plus 12% fire damage, 9% rower stamina refill rate. So definitely when you definitely want to recruit mercenaries, captains, and polemarchs, because they do tend to be epic to legendary. Now we're going to talk with Thalitus real quickly. Oh, you shut down the stream a few hours ago. I think I missed the end part of your stream, Oni, because I had to get dinner, and then when I came back, I think you stopped streaming. A recording program. Okay, so we're going to talk with Thalitus. He's a polemarch, so obviously he's...
You fought well, Kira. You too, Spartan?
So, I could say I was Spartan, but we were outcast.
I was, but that was a long time ago.
Spartan blood
Nice,
is eternal,
OBS.
stranger. What's your name?
This is Alexios, the one I told you about.
They call me Thaletas. I was Polemarchos to the Spartans here.
Was?
Our ship was sunk. Our generals killed. There are only a few of us left.
I'm sorry, but this is not comforting. Everyone dies. Can you imagine, like, if you suffered a loss and you're like, and then someone says, oh, yes, your friend passed away, but everyone dies. That's not empathic. So, okay, so Oni's not streaming right now. You shut down the stream a few hours ago, but you're still planning on getting on. Oh, OBS. See, I don't know. Can we comment on slobs versus OBS? Because I think there's some people, they said slobs actually worked better and it had fewer crashes, but other people said OBS had fewer crashes and that slobs is much easier to set up. Okay, City Girl says, okay, so the way I have my setup is I have two screens. One is the gaming monitor, the other is the PC. That makes sense. When I have my chat and dashboard up, that makes sense. And your console is connected to your gaming monitor and you stream from there. Now, if you see the chat is active, you open up your tablet or phone and have the chat at least there in front of you when you don't have to look. Wait, City Girl, you must have really good vision. So what I do is like my gaming TV monitors on the left and my chat monitors on the right. And my chat monitor is obviously connected to my PC laptop that's opened up to my Twitch channel, and so I could see the comments through. You know how you do pop out, and then you can read the comments. But one is a gaming monitor, other is PC. Oh, I see, City Girl. So you stream through OBS. I get what you're saying. So City Girl, you have like a decent PC that actually works, unlike my PC. See, my potato PC laptop, there's no way in hell it could run OBS. It'll just crash. I'm even afraid, like my laptop is over there, so as soon as I even look at that laptop, it can't do multitasking. So even as I look at the PC laptop, it crashes. That's how bad it is, City Girl. Like, I hate this PC laptop so much. You don't know how much I hate it, City Girl. And I thought, like, when I was reading the specs of it, I'm like, oh, it's actually not so bad. Because like it does have, I think it has it has like 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is not like amazing, but it's so, because I was just using it for I was just like using it to kind of watch internet. Come to find out, City Girl, it can't run Twitch plus it can't have Twitch in another tab open because it crashes. And then I thought, oh, the specs are pretty decent, and it was only $250, City Girl, during this flash sale that Amazon had. So I'm like, well, it's only $250. At least I have a PC laptop. And I could do my Twitch chat, and I could run OBS. Come to find out, it doesn't even scroll down sometimes. It's that bad. I hate it, City Girl. I hate it so much. Oh, but then how do you prop up your tablet or your phone? Because it's so tiny. Because unless you tape your smartphone to the monitor, I don't see how you can. So City Girl obviously has like eagle eye. She has eagle vision. So City Girl says, so more in your eye level and game level. Slobs is not easy. You've been having trouble lately, so you recommend OBS. Oh, you stream through your console and you have slobs for the chat bot. Oh, I get it. So, see, that's what I was going to do, City Girl. What I was thinking is streaming through the PS4, then you have the capture card to go to your good PC. If I ever get a good PC, OBS, so then you could have your overlays, etc., etc. And oh, my disc. Smart Poker to the rescue. Smart Poker GG. I don't know, Smart Poker, how do you have like these amazing reflexes? You're so fast. So that's kind of my Discord. I would like to see that because you're really good. Because you're like this. Like, this is, I don't understand. You're like this the whole time. You're but I don't think you have face cam, so I can't tell if you're moving your eyes back and forth. But you're like flawless in terms of reading chat plus playing the game at the same time. Like, you never have like you never have, like right now, like I'm not doing any gameplay. I'm just like talking the whole time. And it's never like that. You're always playing. You're always playing the game. There's never any stalls in your gameplay. But then you're continuously chatting. You have like no dead air on your stream. It's absolutely genius, City Girl. Like, you're a total pro. Yeah, Oni, I think I have to get something to drink too. So, excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna say war affects us all.
We've all lost friends to this war.
And this war is like never ending.
And we will mourn them later.
She's right. We shouldn't be standing here drenched in Athenian blood.
Yeah, so we need to regroup and discuss our strats in terms of how to defeat Podarkas.
Now or meet us there later?
let's come with them now, and
There's no time to
and
waste.
Oni, take your
We're
time
going
because
to
it's
the
important to
hideout
get your coffee. It's important to get your water and hydrate. So we're going to go back to the hideout. Okay, this is not a spoiler, but when you play this segment, if you defeat Podarkes right away, it kind of ends the whole side story mission quest. So what you want to do is you want to kill Podarkes until you exhausted all of the side missions. I don't think that's a spoiler, it's just kind of a FYI. If you do get Assassin's Creed Odyssey, do not kill Podarkes because it really ends the story. You want to make sure you do all the missions. If you like, oh, the story is so boring and you want to just head on out and just kill Podarkes and end of this line. But I think most people like to go through the storyline.
We know where he lives. I say we knock down his door and run our spears through his face.
That's a terrible plan.
The Spartan phalanx is impenetrable in a ground assault.
Not when there's only 12 of you.
There's only 12 of them. See, Kyra's like, as you can see, Kyra's like 10 times smarter than Theletus.
All you do is hide in caves and lurk in shadows. We didn't come here to hide.
Because you can't have 12 people against hundreds of Podarkes' enemies.
We must be strategic.
Kyra's like a genius compared to Theletus. Okay, so what? Spoogaloo! Oh my gosh, Spoogaloo! Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, Spoogaloo! Big news you put in your Discord. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, that's sweet. All you have to do for affiliate. Spoogaloo, you already had affiliation. What? Now, Spoogaloo, you already have affiliation. Okay, let's shout out to Spoogaloo. We need to support. We want him to get affiliation. Like, am I confused or what? Okay, so let's shout out Spoogaloo. I thought you did, Spoogaloo, unless I'm misremembering. But you know how I have a poor memory? And okay, so the way this works, and this is not spoilers, is that because I kind of want to give you guys a heads up so that when you come here, you can kind of make the decision of who you want to romance. So if you want to romance Kyra, I think you could also agree with Theletus. But if you want to romance Theletus, you have to go with Theletus. So I know chat is going to say, "Oh, we want to romance Kyra." Come to find out, I'm gonna just do Theletus, and like, oh, you're gonna get it in a few seconds. That's so exciting, Spoogaloo. So all you have to do for only 12 seconds. GG, Spoogaloo. We had to celebrate. And what time are you going to be streaming tomorrow? Because I don't want to miss your stream because I want to be there when you get your affiliation. And then you have to do the paperwork, which is like takes only 8 minutes. So we're going to channel the Dude Bro streamer. So as a Dude Bro streamer, because everyone in chat is saying Kyra, 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 because she's so attractive and she's the best looking NPC in the entire game. And so, but as a Dude Bro, I'm going to just say that Alexios is tired of eating pussy. He wants to suck cock. So that's why I'm going with Theletus. And then there's more psychodynamic issues that we can discuss with Theletus rather than Kyra, because as you can see, Theletus obviously has psychiatric issues where Kyra is actually normal. You could see how she has a good head on her shoulder. She's very smart. She wants to be strategic. She has, in real life, what she's planning makes sense. You want to destroy all of the resources. You want to destroy all of their supplies so they starve to death and then it's easier to kill them. You want to do stealth. Oh, thank you, City Girl. I really appreciate that. It really helps, City Girl, because we want to find out what is the best setup. Now, if I were like really wealthy, what I would do is I would get one of those teleprompters. I would have it like, actually I would have it like near my video cam, because if I'm always looking at the video cam and actually looks like I'm actually making contact with the viewer. That actually increases engagement even more when you're looking at the cam, because you're saying, hi, how are you doing, blah blah blah. And then I would have the teleprompter in the upper right hand corner, so I'm always looking at the camera, but I'm actually reading the comments. But then come to find out it costs $2,000. So we need to be independently wealthy, City Girl. Okay, and Spoogalo, the last thing is stream 7 days. Oh my god, that's so amazing. So I need to catch your stream. What time tomorrow? Eastern, I think, Spoogalo, your Eastern Standard Time. Now, Mystical, I think you can't. Mystical, from my understanding, I'm not sure if this is true, I don't think you could romance both Thelitis and Kyra at the same time, because someone actually wrote how they made sure they did all of the missions for both sides, and then once they romanced one, the romance option of the other one closed down. So if worst comes to worst, what you could do, which what I love about this game, is you just kind of create two files. You could see what the romance line is like with Thelitis. You could see what the romance line is like Kyra. But then it takes a lot of time because you have to go through all the missions. It's very time consuming because their story is so rich. There's so many branching points to these quests. Or you could just watch YouTube. So we're going to romance, as you know, Thelitis, but we're going to, you know, but then on YouTube, you can kind of watch the Kyra romance, because I'm so slow at streaming. It's going to take forever for me to show both lines on stream, and it's because I'm already spending like 5 trillion streams, and we're only midway through the game. So Mystical said you romance everyone, and yeah, City Girl, you're so seasoned. And you might not have a camera yet. Oh, yes. But see, the problem with PlayStation 4, City Girl, by streaming off of PlayStation 4, you can only use the PlayStation 4 camera. And it's actually pretty decent because it does have audio. It does have a mic. And when my Blue Yeti died, I ended up using the PlayStation 4 the audio as well, and it's pretty far away, but it picked up my voice. So if anyone wants to jump in with streaming, I would just get the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 camera is very cost effective. I think it's like $30, and it already has a face cam plus the mic. And the sound quality was not bad. I mean, of course, it's not like Blue Yeti, but it really was pretty decent. Oh, wait! But no, City Girl, but I think with the PlayStation 4, they have like a weird microphone. They have like a proprietary input, so you can only use, unless you're streaming off a PC using capture card, then you can use like Logitech, the S920 or whatever that everyone uses. Onimusha Remastered at 6 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. So Spoogalo, let's catch Spoogalo's stream tomorrow. Onimusha Remastered at 6 p.m. Spoogalo's a variety streamer. Probably be short because you. Yeah, that's what I did too, Spoogaloo. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Spoogaloo? He had to stream for 30 minutes, though, to be counted as a broadcast. And I was so nerdy. Like, I actually had a time stop because I was trying to speed run the affiliation. And so I timed myself, and I think it was anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. So you want to stream at least, Spoogaloo, just to be on the safe side, just stream 1 hour and make sure that you have 3 or higher views the entire time. And then after 1 hour, just cut the stream. And then, you'll get your notification, GG made affiliation, then apply. Yeah, do 1 hour. I think 45 minutes is safe, but you know how with me, Spoogaloo, I'm really paranoid. 1 hour, it definitely counts as a broadcast. 12 seconds does not account. Okay, no, I have like 2 cameras. Yeah, I cannot be connected to the PS4. You have to get the PS4 cam, which sucks. And I think PS4 came out in 2013 when Twitch like skyrocketed between with the Ninja hype, and so I think PlayStation 4 didn't realize how influential Twitch is, so I think the streaming is not that brilliant. Like, if you stop a game on PlayStation 4, it cuts off your stream. So I think with PS5, they're probably going to be able to have you continuously stream as long as you press broadcast. Spoogaloo, did you say that you had switched because you could do something like Smash Bros? It could be like an hour, because you know how it's like Smash Bros is just kind of. Oh, you can use a Yeti mic plug. Yeah, you could use a Yeti mic. You just can't use you have to use the proprietary PS4 face cam if you want face cam. But you could use any mic you want as long as it has USB port for PlayStation 4. Yeah, that's a very smart Spoogaloo. Okay, Thelitas is right, we should attack. Which, he is not right. It doesn't make sense to attack, because we're just going to get squashed. There's only 12 of us against thousands and thousands of Podarkus's minions.
I like the way the Spartan thinks, but we don't have enough swords to fight them head-on.
Spoogaloo, I'm
What do you
sorry, I
suggest?
totally forgot
When
about
I
that.
arrived, I saw Spartan ships. Can we get a message to them?
Not while the Athenian navy
Kyra's
surrounds
expression, she's like, wait, we're gonna end up killing the rest of our
I got
family
to
because
actually help the rebellion, not to send more people
we are
to
gonna
their
send
death.
more people to their
wait.
deaths. See, that's why
Well,
Kyra's
before we compare
smart.
swords, I'll be at the Temple of
Yeah,
Artemis
they have
making
like
an
dick.
actual
They're
plan.
having like a dick measuring contest.
She has fight.
Yeah, the Lexia's she has
I'm going
fight. I
back to my
like it.
camp and my men. Meet me and we'll
This is
discuss
hysterical.
reinforcements.
This is why this side quest is genius. That's why this game is a masterpiece, and they keep adding like amazing side missions as well to the game. The 2 new side missions they have, it's so good. Like it's a convoluted story, and the characters are very vivid. And the first one that they gave out, like there's a lot of psychosis, which I think you guys would really enjoy. Yeah, don't do Smash Bros. Spoogaloo, because you mentioned, why can't, you know what, Spoogaloo, why not just do Resident Evil again, because you really enjoy streaming, and you could just say, oh, today we're going to do 1 hour, and then when 1 hour approaches and you're at a cutscene, then you can kind of end and segue. So definitely, Spoogaloo, don't stream Smash Bros, because like, when I was streaming Borderlands 2 and I felt really uncomfortable because I suck at shooting, I think that led to burnout, because I didn't enjoy streaming it just because it was so hard, and I felt better when I was streaming this. Now, even though Borderlands 2 is a masterpiece and it's like the perfect stream material because it's not oversaturated and a lot of people are watching, and for smaller streamers like me, your channel could be at the top. But it was just so hard for me to stream Smart Poker. And Smart Poker could say, yes, it was very hard for me to stream. I needed backseat. Tankster! Oh my god, it's been years, Tankster. How have you been? Yeah, and the good thing, City Girl, if you're streaming off a PS4, the PS4 cam is not pricey. I think now it's going down in price because everybody's streaming from PC and using Logitech. So there's competition. I'm definitely I'm a definitely small streamer. Like, I think my average is like 10 or less. Okay, Spoogaloo says, and Tankster, how have you been? I hope you've been doing good. Spoogaloo says, well, the challenge in Smash Bros. Is super real for you. Yes! I don't know how people could stream fighting games, because to memorize all those combos, and you have to punish someone's combo, but what if you miss it while watching stream? Like, people who could stream fighting games, and people who could stream shooters, you have to be like, it's just so hard, because you have to be focused 100% on gameplay, same as League of Legends. Okay, the challenge in Smash Bros. Surmounting that on stream would be really cool for you, and also a perfect cap to achieve it. That's true. So having that mindset, I think, would make it exciting for me. And Spoogaloo, just kind of think like it doesn't matter if you win. So I think, wait, they're $40? I thought they went back down to $20, City Girl. So if you look at Amazon, they probably have price cuts. If you get VR, you get the cam. Exactly. Wait, okay, Spoogaloo, also if you get VR, you get the cam. But VR is pricey, because at least it went down to $250. Yay! Tankster, I'm glad you're feeling wonderful. I'm so happy for you. I want you to be happy. And I hope that you have Sunday off and you're enjoying your Sunday. No, Spot Poker, this quest is captivating. Like, you have 2 hotties that you have to deal with. We decided to go with Thelitas, and Thelitas is like really interesting. I really like him. You'll see why I chose Thelitas as my romantic option. And now we're going to do a naval battle. So there's a lot of things. There are a lot of things to do in this quest. Okay, so Oni says, sorry for doing things that are hard. Oni, you don't have to apologize at all. There's no need to apologize. So, Tankster's going to be streaming, so do use cadguard.net. And don't feel bad like, you're still supporting me because with the lurking, you still get the viewer numbers. I tested it under cadguard.net. If you have, like, as many streams up, I still get the views, and it's good to kind of support everyone. So do use CADGuard. I like CADGuard.net because you can refresh individual streams, whereas multi-stream live beta, if one of the things says Twitch unplugged as it usually does, you have to refresh the entire IP address, which is really annoying because then it takes forever to like go through everything. Whereas cadguard.net, you just have to you just refresh one stream. It doesn't take that much. Yeah, City Girl, it's so hard. In Fortnite, I don't know how people could do co-op. I don't know how people can do PvP streaming. It's one thing to do PvE, because yes, you die, but then you finally tank through. But PvP, competing with those teenagers, City Girl, those teenagers, they have amazing peripheral vision. They have 100% focus concentration. They have eyes behind their head. They could see everything. I think it's really hard to stream PvP, City Girl. I don't know how you do that. Thank you, Tankster. I'm actually really lucky, so nobody should feel sorry for me. I'm lucky because I'm in Philadelphia. They do care. In Philadelphia, they actually care about mental health because we have a lot of psychiatry residency programs in Philadelphia. The CHOP program, well, during the heyday when I was there, it was definitely, I think it's still the top program because they have the Behind the Mirror where you freak out, but the attendees actually watch you treat a family. They actually watch you and they critique you, so you cringe because you're on the spot. You have all your classmates watching you, but it's very nerve-wracking, but they can actually see how you interact with the family. So they would say, well, Alice, we noticed that you do this, so maybe you should try that. So they could see if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, or they would say I'm making this up. They say, oh, you have too much dead air or whatever. So they actually kind of comment on how you interact with the families. They would say, oh, you know what, you forgot to ask about... this is back when we're newbies, so we forget, even the basics. They were oh, you forgot to ask about the family medical history, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's, really basic, but sometimes when you're so nervous that you forget to ask even the most basic questions, because you know that you have 10 plus people behind a mirror, really looking at you and you're really on the spot. So yeah, City Girl, wait, yeah, because I got I don't know if it's flash sales, City Girl, I keep getting these things on sale, City Girl, for these flash sales. I got that stupid PC laptop for $250. I'm oh, that's a good idea to do that. Come to find out, this PC laptop is trash. You might as well not have it. That's how bad it is. So I kind of wrote down my equipment. Never get the E3 Acer Aspire E3. Yeah, the Acer Aspire E15 potato laptop. Unless they have it for $10, I think it's worth it for $10. But even $250 is way too pricey. That's $230 too pricey. Okay. And then Spoogaloo says they are, but it's something to think about it if you're already... I get it. So Spoogaloo, you're saying that if you do VR, then it also has face cam, which is really good. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone, or feeds... I'm going to use animal-friendly terms from now on. So having VR, it actually feeds two birds with one scone. So... If City Girl, and I think it's going to be exciting to actually stream VR. I think that's really cool. Yeah, Tankster, you're sweet. I really appreciate that. Tankster, you're such a sweet person. I think that's why I want you to be happy. And the reality is, like, you shouldn't condemn yourself for not being happy because this world is depressing. But there are pockets of happiness here. Like, Tankster, you make me happy. Yeah, like, the U.S. government is shitty. Let's not mince words. The U.S. government is shitty. The U.S. Constitution, if you follow it verbatim, the U.S. Constitution is genius, genius, genius. But the problem with the U.S. government is that they're not following the U.S. Constitution. That's why the U.S. is going downhill. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tankster. But at the same time, when I see you guys here, you make me happy. Twitch makes me happy because of Twitch, I have you guys. So there are pockets of happiness, and that's why I have Collection of Thoughts. And I keep having the same thought for the stream because I haven't really thought of another quote to put up. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. So everybody here in chat are the charming gardeners. And I think that's why I want to keep streaming. You guys make me happy, but I want to avoid burnout. Tankster, I'm not sure if the VA cares about mental health because the VA needs more funding to have more doctors because you heard... Oh my God, Tankster, you heard about that horrible situation where the wait time in the ER was so long that people were actually dying. So the VA really needs way more funding in mental and medical health care. We need to work on that. But, I think the problem is the U.S. government doesn't want to invest in the VA, our vets, because it takes too much money. And then they're like, well, come to find out, we pretend that we care about the veterans, but come to find out we don't, because we need to take away money from the vets and give it to tax cuts for the wealthy. That's what the U.S. government is heading towards. And yes, Tankster, thank you so much for putting the veterans crisis. And the politicians keep saying we care about our kids. The politicians always say the children are our future. Come to find out they're kidnapping kids. So clearly to the U.S. politicians, children are not our future. The U.S. government's fucked up. So City Girl, I'm not sure if you're agreeing to the above, but I think we can all agree that the U.S. government is not following the coup. Oh, that's two birds stoned at once. Okay, yeah, not safe for work. Okay. Kiwi! Oh my God, Kiwi! How are you? It's also ages, because if you guys haven't seen the stream, Twitch, if you don't stream for even 1 day, 1 day is equal to 1 year. That's how competitive streaming is. If you're gone for even the shortest time, sometimes you can't even take off a week, then people forget. That's how difficult. Schmikey, how are you? We're just ragging on the U.S. government, and we're just discussing how obviously the politicians keep saying that, we care about our veterans because the military service, come to find out they really don't. It's just that's what they just say, we care about kids, but they don't. So I think the U.S. politicians are so stupid. Mystical says I'm just here for the gameplay. That's hysterical. We never do gameplay. That's why I want to be like City Girl, I want to be like City Girl, I want to be like Mystical Gamer, I want to be like Oni, where you guys actually do gameplay. Okay, I think what we want to do is we want to do this naval battle, I think, first. Because we want to make sure we can do both. So we're going to do the Theletus way. There's a way where we have to do it in a specific way. Otherwise, we might not be able to do Kyra's missions, which we don't want that to happen. I believe we do talk with... No, we don't want to talk. We want to do... We want to do naval... See, we don't want to kill Podarkus. That would end everything. I think we want to do the naval battle first before... I think if you talk to Theletus, it ends, because I believe that's... So what I'm going to do, City Girl, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just save this, because we don't want to end. We don't want to end, and if we do end, we can always go back to our save, because I think I don't want to do research because we want to keep talking, we want to keep doing gameplay. So let's just create a new save game. And if worse comes to worse, we can come back to this one. It's manual, so it's going to be manual save 3. I have it saved on manual save 3. I believe it's safe to talk with Letus at this point, so let's do that. And then if we do the naval battles, that's safe. I think if you go to the Kyra, that might end. So we're going to go to the Spartan camp real quickly. Oh, Tankster, the VA might be a branch of government, but it isn't the government. It literally is the only actual government agency that cares about the ones that put everything on the line. And then... Schmikey, yeah, let's do... No, Schmikey, you can still troll about deep issues, Schmikey, because you're the master troller, so you can kind of squeeze any... Like, you can squeeze any troll remarks out of anything. Oh, has it, Tankster? Because that made me cringe, because you heard the scandal about how the wait times, like, people were dying. Aw, thank you, Sadie girl. I really appreciate it. That's why I think there are pockets of happiness in this world, and you just have to look for it. Five-finger death punch made it clear to you that U.S. veterans are still not treated like the U.S. eggs. Now, what is... I haven't heard... Oni, can you elaborate on the five-finger death punch? Okay, Schmikey. Aw, Schmikey. Okay, Schmikey, are you making some troll comments? Okay, so Tankster says, yes, there are issues with how things are run, but it's like that with every organization. The bad ones are weeded and things get better. I think the U.S. government is going to get better because it can't get worse. Because I think what happens is people are now seeing how, oh my God, the gap in the rich and the poor are getting so wide. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And so I think that's why Donald Trump came into power, because people really thought, well, maybe Donald Trump will... clear out the swamp. Come to find out, he increased the swamp. And so now I think we're going to move more towards like the 1950s. So in the 1950s, like the CEOs weren't making $5 Google, like they were making a good income, but not extreme. And in the 1950s, I think that was kind of back in the olden days when, like, you only need one job, like the father works the 9-to-5 Tankster, and he was able to provide for the entire family. But now, both parents have to work not only full-time, but they have to work 2 jobs each just to kind of just to be able to feed their families, Tankster. And I think Americans are realizing, well, it's unfair. How come both of us, we're working 2 jobs, our kids we have to pay for babysitting because our kids are at home, we're at work, and we can't make ends meet. So I think they might kind of regulate, they might have like they might legislate laws like they did back in the 1950s where the rich just can't get all these tax cuts. Okay, and I can't say what you want. I don't respect people that fight for money. Yeah, Schmikey, I think if you're really, really wealthy, like let's pretend you're a billionaire, and then billionaires are feeling like, oh, but... I need to make $2 billion. Now I need to make $3 billion. It never ends. Oni says... I know, I'm standing still for half an hour. So what I should do, this is like, Oni, this is like my overlay, because I can't afford a PC right now, because I want to spend it all on my loans, because I have like crippling loans. So let's use this as an overlay. We'll just go like this. City Girl, thank you for the host. Okay, so we're going to go like this as an overlay, because at least you could see Alexios. Alex Jones! Yes! Spot bumper! Alex Jones 2020! GG! GG! Oh, God. We have to care about our vets. We have to care about, we have to care about people with disabilities, disability payments. Like, nobody's getting like, there was this one kid who has cerebral palsy and he's in a wheelchair, and they actually denied disability, and I'm like, because they thought it was I think they actually thought he was, quote, making things up. And I'm like, what part of he's in the wheelchair? They thought it was fraud, so he was denied. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I hate nationalism too, Schmeike. That's dangerous. Okay, Tanksters, according to the JAMA study, average wait time in 2014 for a VA appointment in one of these specialties was 22.5 days, compared with 18.7 days for private sector physicians. In 2017, the average VA wait time was 17.7 days. Yeah, while the private sector average was 29.8. That translated to a shorter average wait time of 12 days in VA compared with the private sector. Oh, so it has improved, Tankster, I think. But this is what always happens when the government does something like really wrong and it has like public outrage. Then they're like, oops, they bend over backwards. And now it's good that the average wait time has improved. So that's kind of a good thing. And I think the same thing with people with intellectual disabilities back in the olden days. Like, the way they treated people with intellectual disabilities was absolutely horrifying. Like, they were tortured, they were abused. And then there was a scandal about that. And so now people with intellectual disabilities, they are getting services, but not really, because I keep sending my kids to intellectual disability office, and they keep denying as well. So that's... Okay, Zero Lag, how are you? Welcome so much. And Zero Lag, you're from Royale Streamers, I think. So let's do this. And now, Royale Streamers is actually very difficult to. It's very difficult to level up with Royale Streamers. But if you need to know like who you should network with, I think they're a good start. The other thing that I would do is that everybody here I would follow, because everyone here has a very tight community, and once you get to kind of know them, then like City Girls community would then watch you, etc. Oni's community will watch you, Tanksters, Schmeike's as well. So I just put that up just because I do want to support Royale Streamers, but for me, I just can't compete with the teens. I'm middle age. I just don't have the energy and strength to do that. So I can't grind for the points anymore. It was just way too stressful. But the teens, again, that's why because I thought I could compete. But the reality is it's exactly like PvP. That's why I don't do PvP. I can't compete with the teens. And same with Royale Streamers. I just can't compete with the teens and Royale Streamers. Oh, you're sweet, City Girl. Thank you so much for the host. And Mystical Gamer, thank you so much for the host as well. Tankster, I'm just arguing for the fact that the VA... Yeah, you're right, Tankster. No, you hit the nail on the head. The VA has, as a whole, improved because of that scandal about how people were dying because they wait so long. And that used to people die probably in ERs, but everything's done by the staff to make sure that any medical problems for veterans are solved as soon as it can be. And you're right, Tankster. And JAMA is legitimate. JAMA is a Journal of American Medical Association, so they're like on point. It's not propaganda. They actually do real research. They're like one of the major medical publications that we read, and so the cut time has improved, which is I can't compete, Schmeike. Those teenagers, they have eyes in the back of their heads, like. They have, Schmeike, the other thing is, as I got older, I noticed that my focus and concentration wasn't nearly as good as when I was younger. Like, I remember I could focus, like in med school, I could actually study for hours straight without taking a break. But now, when I'm reading, I got back into reading. Now when I'm reading, I would lose train of thought after just reading one page. So I think the teenagers are they're just so... let's not be ageist, but I just... Teenagers, they're so smart. Like, they kind of know all the techniques. They figure things out really quickly. You know, they're like the controller disconnected, so they're just like really good at multitasking, I think, as well. I know, those Fortnite kids, I don't know how they do, and they build, like, you have to build really fast to play Fortnite, and then you have to, like, do headshots. Okay, so what I use here, chat, sometimes this happens. I use a cross-controller support because I can't use this PlayStation 4 controller. The PlayStation 4 controller is so uncomfortable. So I have everything wired, but it uses that awful micro USB, which always disconnects. Like, if I move even a little bit, the micro USB disconnects. So I'm hoping down the road that the Xbox One Elite controllers and controllers in general would just forego micro USB and use like USB-C or something. Oh my god! Plastered Kaizen! Oh my god! Iceborne hype, Iceborne hype, Iceborne hype. I'm gonna be streaming Monster Hunter World in the fall when Iceborne came out. So the last time I saw Plastered Kaizen was when I was streaming Monster Hunter, which was like years ago in Twitch time. Oh my god, City Girl, I don't understand. And they build so fast to the point where they're actually running and then the structures are up at the same time. I don't know how they do that. How are you, Plastered Kaizen? It's so long. Like, those teen Fortnite players are geniuses. Like, I just can't. They're just so good. Like,
Fine speech.
I know everyone
Athenians give
loves
speeches.
Kyra because she's so
Spartans
attractive,
give
but
orders.
Thetis is kind of cute too, I think. Like, we're gonna romance Thetis. Yeah, what orders would you give me?
If I was under your command, what would you order me to do?
We have
Anything
to
I
we have to
order my
flirt
men.
really hard with this guy because he's really dense. Like, he's not bright at all, so he's really hard to romance. Ah, we'll see. So you like things rough? Because with Thelitis, you have to hit him over the head. Because he's like, "Oh, are you coming on to me? I'm not. I don't know." He's so because his strategy is to go in. His strategy is to go in against Podarkis, who's the leader of this entire island. He has 1,000 soldiers and minions working for him, and he's like, "Well, with 12 Spartans, we're going to let's just kill Podarkis." But then Kyra's strategy is to kind of deplete every single supply so they starve to death and they die, and then you can kind of go in, and they're so weak that you could easily kill. Yeah, I think if we romance Thelitis, we can't romance Kyra from my understanding. No, don't cringe, Mikey! We need to...
Bloody or broken. That can be arranged. My heart beats faster, Mistios.
Yeah, see, whenever they do this, they're like, oh.
For Kira. She's the one I fight for. For now.
For now. Yeah,
Well,
you're gonna
if
fight for
going
her
to win
now,
these
but
islands,
wait
however,
until...
You'll need more soldiers.
Okay, I'm going to win...
They'd never get here alive. The Athenian navy is too powerful, and our ship is at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, so I like the naval
You
battles. They're
confront
so
them in open
fun.
waters? Not sure if you're brave or just mad.
We'll do challenge accepted.
Face greater challenges than a few Athenian ships. You fight like Achilles reborn. But even you could
We can actually, because the Adrestia is really OP.
Spartans can get through.
There's something else. A helmet was left on board my ship. It was my butters.
Oh, so the interesting thing is I was just kind of going around, like I was trying to grind up to prepare for this. So I do kind of like, kind of try hard. I did some stream prep. And so I was going around trying to get my level up to 32. But then I forgot like, oh, Silver Islands, you have to be level 28. And what better way to level up from 28 to 32 to do Silver Islands? But in the midst of grinding, I actually found his helmet, but I forgot where.
Wouldn't be talking about
Oni,
this
have
helmet,
fun with the
would you?
BMS and Dauntless. And Oni, are you going to be streaming Dauntless? Or are you going to be streaming? Let's see, what is that? Ghost Wildlands Recon. Okay, Eon fan, how are you? Good morning. We're doing the Silver Islands, and I really apologize. I'm not getting a lot of gameplay done, so I'm trying to work on my new strategy. Is trying to work on gameplay while talking at the same time, but that's going to take at least a year. Yeah, it's true, Spot Poker. Oh, you heard? Oh my God, Spot Poker. So Maud, you're right, because I think Maud mentioned like the new DLC, they forced you into like a heterosexual relationship, which I think is wrong. I think you should be able to choose whether or not you want to be in a heterosexual relationship, because the hypocrisy, because Ubisoft initially mentioned that, oh, you could choose who you want to romance. You're not forced into one sexual orientation or one gender orientation, kind of come to find out. So they apologized, but they decided not to change that storyline because they already did that DLC. So Oni says a Sunday anything can happen. Oh, Ghost Recon, but Ghost Recon Wildlands. Yes, Ghost Recon. Okay, and game was made in Russia. Okay, let's see how many Athenian chat. Let's focus. We need to do this naval battle. So how many Athenian ships should we focus?
How many ships protect Delos? You'll never sink them all. We just need to punch a hole in their patrols.
Take it easy, Oni. Have a good stream. Oh yeah, what's so special about the helmet?
So the helmet from your pater means a lot to you.
It does. He pried it from his butter on the battlefield.
Oh wow, this helmet is really important. The helmet goes from generation to generation, so I'm glad that we're able to give the Letus the helmet. And where did your ship sink?
Where did your ship sink exactly? Somewhere off the northern coast of Mykonos. We could see Miltiades fort as we swam to shore.
Okay, so now we know what to do. If I missed chat, I want to apologize to everyone. Eon fan, are you also playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey? And we had a really wonderful discussion. I think my last stream, we kind of talked about what games we're looking forward to this year. I think this year is really unfair, like if you want a budget, because, you know, the games are really expensive, but then you feel like you have to buy all these games that are coming out this year, and it's massive, like Kingdom Hearts 3, Anthem, Neo 2. So the ones I'm looking forward are Kingdom Hearts 3, Neo 2, I think is coming out. The other, and Ghost of Tsushima, like it's just like, I think 2019 is going to be the golden year of gaming. There's just like way too much, okay, so I think this is correct. We haven't screwed up this quest. We need to do the naval battle, and then we can actually go down one line versus the next line, and we can kind of go No, we don't want to talk to the Spartan Polemarch yet. Wait, did we already? I thought we're supposed to do a naval battle, but then it kind of implies that we already did the naval battle, so I'm kind of confused. Okay, to watch Alexios cripple the Athenians was a thing to behold. As Spartan reinforcements flooded the beaches, I don't know how to pronounce that name, invited him to fight in one of the bloodiest battles Mykonos had ever seen. Okay, so let's just talk to the Spartan. We have to go back to... Why do we have to... Didn't we just talk to Thaletus, though? Like, I thought he was a Polemarch.
We need to break the Athenian navy.
The sharks will have full bellies when I'm done.
But then I don't see where the naval... Oops, I keep doing that, I'm sorry. I don't see where the naval battle is. But the good thing is that we have everything saved, so I'm going to save again. I'm going to do a hard save just to make sure that we don't mess this up. This storyline is like brilliant, but at the same time you have to be really careful as to not mess it up, because you don't want to end any of the quest lines, because I want to do all of Kyra's quest line as well, because you get to know who she is. Oh, Eon fan, that is such a good point, because I think back in the day when I started streaming, I started playing video games back in 2000. I think 2012, so I'm kind of a relatively new streamer. And, you know, of course, I decided to kind of look into all of the big franchises. So I got Assassin's Creed 2, because I heard, like, you should start at Assassin's Creed 2 rather than Assassin's Creed 1, because Assassin's Creed 2 refined everything that is Assassin's Creed 1. But then I couldn't get into Assassin's Creed 2. And then, because of that, I never really got into Assassin's Creed until I saw my friend played Assassin's Creed Origins, but then at that time it was Monster Hunter World. And then my friend was really nice. They got me Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I played it, and because of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, now I'm in love with the Assassin's Creed franchise. This game is so good. With everything about the game is well made, Eon fans. So I think this might be the first Assassin's Creed game that you could kind of get into. So Ian Fan says that you're more into Batman Arkham JRPGs. Oh yeah, so Kingdom Hearts 3. That game is going to be so hype. I love Sora. I know, Charles, and Ghost of Tsushima is just going to be amazing. The developer is so good, and PlayStation's doing a really good job promoting Ghost of Tsushima. When I saw that trailer, I think I already pre-ordered it because it was that compelling, that trailer. Okay, City Girl says, oh, thank you so much, City Girl. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, City Girl, can you post your link, your Discord link? Because I have cbenny.com. I could kind of come back and just cut and paste, because I want to join your Discord, especially if you have a channel in your server where you discuss stream techniques. So do you mind cutting and paste? Cheech! Oh my God, this you're right, City Girl. This stream is so epic. But why is this stream so epic? The stream is so epic because of my viewers. Chi-Chan is here. He's a sweetheart. Chi-Chan, I'm not sure if you're like streaming or not streaming, but he's such a wonderful presence. I think you all know Chi-Chan. He always tells like really cute stories. He's a breath of fresh air. So he's also one of the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom, per Marcel Proust. Okay. Oh my. So, Eon fan, we have to get Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just, that game is just going to be so brilliant. Square Enix did the right thing. They wanted to perfect it, so they kept postponing, which is the right thing, because they want the game to be really good before they release it. So Chi-Chan is here. Yeah, Bubble Blab. And Bubble Blab, I hope she's streaming soon. I think she's back from vacay, I think, Schmikey. Yay, Discord. Oh, good. Yes, I need to read your stream techniques, City Girl, because you're really on point. Because when you hear City Girl talk on her stream, she knows all of the ins and outs. She knows about the GPU, CPU requirements of OBS. She can discuss OBS versus slobs, and then all these like real technical details. She probably knows how to build computers. I know for a fact you always want... Is it Asus? I think the motherboard, you always want Asus, is my understanding. Oh my God, Kingdom Hearts, that music is so amazing. Now, I'm not familiar with all the composers in Kingdom Hearts, but that music is incredible. The graphics, Eon fan of Kingdom Hearts. I love Sora. If everyone's like Sora, this world would be like a wonderful place to live. Like there wouldn't be anything, there would be no such thing as human rights abuses. There's not going to be any like human cruelty if everyone's like Sora. Smart Poker. I think Smart Poker, you really hit the nail on the head. Like, this stream has like the best gameplay in the world. Okay, let's talk to him.
Eagle Bearer. My name is Herodian.
Yeah, what HR are you? Because I think the last time you were in 200s.
And thanks to you, Sparta now howls back.
Sounds like a lot of howling.
Sounds like a lot of howling, exactly. Now we have to do... Oh, this is like the other combat. This game has so many combat. So, Eon, I think you should look into Assassin's Creed. It does have RPG elements. Like, you do have to do leveling up. You get all these abilities. And now they have this thing where if you go above 50, you could actually add points to either your warrior, hunter abilities, or your range abilities. Okay, so Plastered Kaizen, I'm Plastered Kaizen. Oh my god! How'd you get up to 999? Oh my. That is so difficult, Plastered Kaizen. GG. Because I thought, but how did you do that? Because I think you mentioned that Monster Hunter, like, endgame, it is stale. Let's not mince words. Monster Hunter World Endgame is like after you complete the story, it does become stale because it's all about grinding gems, and the only real gems that you get is through like the elders, and then you get tired of fighting the same elders over and over. You're tired of fighting the same 4 elders over and over and over again. So I'm really impressed that you got up to 999. Oh my god, GG. And I think since you got up to I'm 100% sure that if Plastered Kaizen got up to 999, obviously he platinumed the game. And I know for a fact, Plastered Kaizen, you're most likely going to get Iceborne. I'm so hyped for that expansion. So Utado, oh, I see. She has like an amazing voice, Eon fan. Like, oh my god. And it's not in the nostalgia. Like, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, like, when I first started video gaming 200,012, and I still have the nostalgia, and it's really not nostalgia because it's only like years, but like people who play Kingdom Hearts when they're a child, can you imagine if you've played it all like throughout your childhood? This nostalgia is going to be real in Kingdom Hearts 3, that when you hear the theme song, tears are going to come to your eyes because it's just so, that game is so oh my god! You know, I have 1,000 hours plus on Monster Hunter World. And Eon fan, if you like JRPGs, Monster Hunter World is, if you love the Monster hunting genre, Monster Hunter World is the best at it. She has a new one recorded for Kingdom Hearts 3, but as soon as you hear her singing voice, the nostalgia, and then I'm going to be embarrassed. I think down the road, when Kingdom Hearts 3 is not that oversaturated, I'll probably stream Kingdom Hearts 3, but then I'll be crying on stream because it's just it's such a touching storyline. Vitamins, how are you doing? Oh my god, Vitamins is here. Oh, Vitamins, how are you? Oh, you know what? You reminded me. It's been ages, and this earbud died, so I can't hear the sound. So if I talk over... Oh, see, this is like the quote conquest battle. So we have to... Let's go after the blue, because sometimes there's just so many people. See, this is the other epic thing that you could do, and there's like a lot of... there's a lot of conquest battles in this game that you can do. So I think they're hard, so I tend only to do them if I have to, because they're too difficult for me. But it's actually kind of fun. And what you want to do is you obviously want to go after the captains. Oh, Chi-Chan, GG, you only need 2 trophies. Now, the hardest one are the small crowns and then the large crowns. Because that actually, you have to do like so much grinding with that. And GG, Chi-Chan, only 2 trophies. What? Plastered Kaizen? Ian Cutco? Wait, hold up. We have to stop the screen. Yes, I know for a fact they're going to have Nargacuga, because in the trailer you hear that shh. You know how Nargacuga makes that shh sound when he rattles his tail, and then his red glowing eyes? They're going to have Nargacuga. You have to have Nargacuga, but are they going to have Ian Cutco? He's my favorite. Oh my god, it's gonna be so... I want Khezu. I know everyone hates Khezu, but Khezu is in the cold region, and he's so fun because, like, his long neck elongates out, and then you just hit him on the head. He's so addicting, but everybody hates Khezu for some reason. Oh my god, but Nargacuga. They have to have Barioth. They have to have Azuros. Lagombi, they must have Lagombi, because he slides. He's so cute. He looks like a teddy bear. And Vitamins, how have you been? I first of all, Vitamins, I want to apologize. Vitamin streams, I want to apologize to the whole community. I haven't been, supporting as much because, as you know, my IRL issues. And Vitamins, I don't think I've seen you stream in a while. Like, are you okay? Because the problem with Twitch is that sometimes the notifications don't... Sometimes I don't get notifications, but I haven't seen you stream in a while, Vitamins. Okay, so Smart Poker, did they really have hockey back then? Oh, hockey stick. This is kind of my favorite. This hockey stick, it's the heavy bladed. It's probably my favorite weapon in the game because it breaks poise rather easily. Okay, let's just go after. We have to just keep going after the captains. Because see, like even though the guy has a shield, you see how it breaks poise. That's why I like this hockey stick. So these are the heavy bladed. Let's just rip off this shield. Okay, so Plaster Kazan, do we know which monsters? I want Ian Katku, of course, because he's my favorite. But I know a lot of people don't like Ian Katku. I just like him just because he's so goofy and Ian Katku's like the dorkiest monster of all time. That's why I love him. And Plaster Kazan. So definitely we know Nargacuga. And Todd Mason is saying, but only the street hockey sticks with a plastic blade. Oh yes, Chi-chan, Nargacuga. Oh wow, you stream every day, Vitamins? But, oh, so it's been a while, but then I think you needed to take a break, Vitamins, because if you stream every day, how do you keep yourself from burning out, chat? Because I don't want to burn out, because I really enjoy watching you all. I mean, not watching you, I enjoy seeing you guys, and I enjoy being with you all in chat. Okay. Oh, Arch-Temper Nergigante on the 25th. Nergigante. So Plaster Kazan, within the Monster Hunter World game itself, Kalv is my favorite monster, and then Nergigante is a close second. So I'm really hyped about Arch-Tempered. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Vitamins, for the support. Now, did you kind of stop streaming for a while because you just needed a rest, or you're on vacation? Vitamins, yeah, vitamins do make your piss yellow. No, vitamins, vitamins, you know Schmikey, he trolls. Yeah, you hang out with people. That is I think with streaming, that is the whole point, is to kind of hang out with your viewers. And you do have to do, quote, entertainment, but I think the entertainment is chatting with your viewers. How come there's so many captains here? Usually when I play these conquest battles, they don't have this many captains, or it takes a while for them to pop up. Oh, that's a good point, Vitamins. And since we were kind of talking about stream improvement, I think this woman does a really good job about how to deal with dead air on your stream, because my chat does go dead, and then there's dead air. Like, what do you do when, because you can't expect your viewers to be watching your stream, especially if you stream very long, like you stream hours and hours and hours. You really can't expect your viewers to be glued to your stream. So what do you do when, like, you don't have yeah, hey Shady Lady, she's really, that YouTube is really on point, and she really discusses her points very well. And then, who is that? And the other thing is that she then goes through all these streamers and she breaks down like how they deal with dead air. So she took like all of these large streamers, and then she kind of breaks down and explains what do they do right, what do they do wrong, and how they could improve dead air. So she really loves Markiplier, and I could see why she loves Markiplier, because he's so entertaining. I mean, yes, he has completely exaggerated. He definitely acts. He does a lot of acting and voice acting while he's streaming. But if I were like a kid, like if I were 5 years old, I would be like, oh my god, I love Markiplier. I would just kind of count down the times that he streams, because he has the exaggerated expressions that kids absolutely love. And that's why he has like 5,000 viewers, because I think they're probably all kids. But then, like, on one stream he was swearing, so if he could actually get more viewers if he makes it family friendly and not swear when he does his streams, because kids would definitely, he's a type of person who would really appeal for kids, because he has like so much emotional expression. He sings. Yeah, exactly. And then when you read out the text dialogue, you want to try to imitate the characters as well, which is what Markiplier does. I'm not sure why I wasn't ripping off the shields. Yeah, vitamins. You should definitely check out the YouTube. It's only like maybe 20 minutes, and you could kind of stop after her like lecture discussion, but I think the best part is when she kind of explains like what they're doing right and wrong. Uh-oh, there's enemy battle Polemarch. Okay, let's... Oh my god, Markiplier, he really knows, because the thing is that the bulk of your viewers are lurkers, so they often have stream on because they just kind of want to hear something in the background as they're cooking. And so if your stream is dead, and if your chat is not chatting, and your chat's dead, but then there's dead air, they're not gonna, they can't hear your commentary, and that's why they tune into your stream. So she really does a really good job with dead air, and dealing with dead air. Half-Blinder Gamer, how are you doing? And welcome to the stream. We're actually doing some gameplay, so this is kind of a miracle. And this is one of the conquest battles. GG. Yes. So Half-Blind, so you're very familiar. You're very familiar with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, chat, I was kind of embarrassed. You see how the experience is really high at 36,300, but that's because when I played the Cassandra file, I felt you did not need experience boosters at all, because I was able to like get to level 50 in mid-game. But because I'm streaming and I wanted to kind of save time with grinding, I actually got the experience booster, so that's why it's that high, because I was like, oops, I have to go from 28 to 32 to continue the story, but that might take, a couple hours, so I kind of wanted to level up faster so I can get through my file, this game faster, because like I'm such a slow streamer, I don't really do gameplay, it takes 5 trillion hours. GG, Half-Blinder! Half-Blind Gamer, I am, technically I should have been level 58, but that's when they just gave you abilities. So when they finally lifted up their ranks, I think I'm level 53. But is it just me, Half-Blind Gamer? Like, to go from 0 to 50, it's like really fast. Like, as soon as you do a mission, you level up once. That's how easy it was to level up to 50. And I think Ubisoft realized that. That's why they had to go from 50 to 70, because midway everybody was level 50. But then going from level 50 to 51 is like really, really hard. Like, it's really hard to level up from 50 to 70. Okay, so Smart Poker says, gotta hand it to Ubi, getting people to play extra to not play the game. I know Smart Poker, but it's because I don't know why people want to buy experience boosters, because it takes away from the experience, because it's fun doing these side quests. I think it's for people who don't want to do the side quests, they just want to go through the chapter, like if you're a games journalist. Oh, no problem, Vitamins. Thank you for the lurk support. So, I think it's for people who just don't want to do, like... I think it's for games journalists who have to quickly go through a game so they can kind of review it. Oh my god, all clues discovered, cult. Oh, is that true, Half-Blind Gamer? I have not been doing conquest battles, and the arena, did we finally open? Because we did talk about the arena in one of our past streams. Okay, let's open up this cultists. Okay, so thanks for your advice, Half-Blind. So I am going to be doing more conquest. You're Greek, Half-Blind Gamer! Did you hear that? I was at the gym, because I don't really follow supports, and this one, he's a Greek tennis player, and he was the first Greek tennis player of all time who was able to get through a world, what are they called? Not World Cup, but you know what I mean. They went through one of the major championships, and he beat, who did he beat, like, probably the best male tennis player. Like, he always wins. Like, this tennis player keeps winning over and over and over again. I can't remember his name, but he was the first Greek. And Half-Blind Gamer, I really love this game. Like, the Greek culture is absolutely amazing. Like, wait, so we did Cassandra, but where is that cult that we found? Like, I don't see the oh, here. Oh, see, Podarcus is the leader of the Silver Islands. We discovered him. So all clues have been gathered. Unveil the cultist location on the map. We'll unveil. But for this, do not kill Podarcus. He is really cruel. So, at the first part, he's so evil. Not only did he kill the rebels' children, but he fed them to the wolves. So after generations of control and dominance, the Silver Islands' influence waned. Pericles led Athens to become a center of power. This was a change Podarcus the Cruel would not tolerate. The cult gifted him a formidable army. With it, he would squash the brewing Delian rebellion and pledged the cult to burn Athens to the ground. Oh my god, Greek food is absolutely amazing. Like, I'm addicted to Greek cuisine. Like, the interesting thing, when I was growing up, like, I never really liked olives, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, like, I'm so addicted to olives. Like, I always have cravings for them, like, and I'm kind of lucky, because we live relatively close to Wegmans, and they have like an olive bar, and so you can get all these different. So you do not want to kill him. We want to do our naval battle, and we want to turn in this quest. I keep going up. Wait a second. I thought it's supposed to be one of the main. You know what? It's not really one of the main stories, except for the cult. So I think you have to kind of go. Oh, they just want cruelty. So we did talk about this, the arena. So the arena quest is like really good too. Like that storyline is very rich. I'm confused. Where's our Silver Islands? No, we don't want to see. We don't want to kill. You don't want to kill Podarcus right off the bat. But I don't know where it is. I mean, chat, I think we may have to... I think we have to go around Silver Islands and open up this part, like... Oh, I get it. Alright, so then let's go in... So we finished part of Theletus's, and then we're going to just talk with Kyra real quickly. And I'm not even looking at chat. Oh, Half-Blind Gamer says, when I have time, you try to meet more streamers outside Greece, because I try to make... two streams. So Half-Blind, are you saying that you have one stream where it's in English to get the English speaking viewers, and then another stream for the Greek speaking viewers? Because I think that's actually very smart. Okay, so Half-Blind Gamer says, try to finish the main quest line. And when you go to Crete, you open... Yeah, exactly! Half-Blind Gamer, exactly. And I think we did open up... See, this game has just so many game elements. I just can't keep... I have to keep ranting and raving about how amazing this game is. It's definitely a masterpiece, because you have so many things to do. You never get bored. Even though I completed this game already, I just have cravings, because I think it's kind of fun killing mercenaries, because they're like boss battles. And wait, we have to go to... Oh, you know what? It's with the mercenaries, and some of the mercenaries actually show up to the arena quest, so you could see here. It's locked, but once we go to Crete, we'll unlock it. And then once we battle this guy in the arena, then what you do is, like, the more you get reduced prices with blacksmiths and stuff like that. And then this is not a spoiler, but this, because you think arena, oh, it's just fighting the boss battles in the arena, but then they actually have a story built in. And I don't think that's a spoiler. I think it's a spoiler to discuss the story, but I don't think it's a spoiler to say that the mission, the side quests of the arena also has like a rich story as well. Charles is lurking. Charles, thank you so much for your support. And everybody check out the Zero Lag as well. He's a streamer. I think a lot of us a streamer. I have SteveBenny.com with chat log. So Half Blind Gamer, when I finish out the stream, I'm gonna try, like, I haven't been doing this recently, but I'm gonna try and read my chat log, and then I'll definitely follow you, Half Blind Gamer. Oh, you're trying to make one multi-stream, and you're going for Platinum 109. Oh, you're at 97%. You have 115 hours on record, and still have to match. Yeah, I think, and they have an app showing what your stats are. I think I have 225 hours on this game. I 100% all the locations. I think I 100% all of the stories. And oh my God, Half Blind Gamer, the new quest that they have is so good. Like they have it's one like Sisters of Laia or whatever you call it, and the other one is like I forgot what it's called, like Final Time or something like that. And those two quests are amazing. So, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for following Half Blind Gamer. And what you could do is, I think English-speaking audience is oversaturated, to be honest, Half Blind Gamer. I think your niche should be Greek viewers. So what you should do is maybe if you have, I don't know if you have a schedule or not, like maybe if you're streaming, say 3 days a week, maybe having 1 day a week being your English stream, and then 2 of the days, and make sure you put Greeks, because you know how you have language, it says English. So, but make sure on the days that you have your stream in Greek, put down Greek, and that could actually help with niche, because the reality, it's Twitch is like so oversaturated. It's really hard to even get one viewer, and so you kind of want to find your niche. And I think it's really epic, Half Blind Gamer, if you stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey in Greek. Like, that would be really epic. Alright, so I'm gonna talk with... Wait, I thought this was the... Did we go to the wrong quest? Yeah, we did go, and I think with Silver Islands, you really want to clean up. You want to do like every single quest, because M for Murder might be part of the whole Silver Islands. But I think I wanted to go to Goddess of the Hunt. Let's go to Goddess of the Hunt. So I put the marker in the wrong place. And Charles, how are you doing this Sunday? I'm so excited. I think Royal Streamers is genius. Raker TV is a genius. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, it's just impossible to get to Diamond, because as soon as you creep up closer to Diamond, like let's pretend, oh, you only need 50,000, but then like over the weekend it goes from needing 50,000 to needing 250,000. So I think it's really difficult to get Diamond, and what you want in Royal Streamers is you want to get Diamond.
I'm looking for Kira.
Not here. Gone hunting. Want you with her, she said.
Ooh, want you with her. Do you...
For a good hunt. The altar of Artemis.
So she's obviously interested in us.
Thanks.
So what we're going to do is we're going to split the quest between... We're going to do Kyra. We're going to alternate between Kyra and Theletus' quest. Just so I don't want to close any missions, and by doing that it kind of opens up all of the quests you can do, and there's so many in Silver Islands. Like, they've just done a brilliant job with this. Okay, so Half Blind Gamer says you lost your right eye 15 years. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. You lost your right eye when you're 15 and you're blind, and you holy shit. Malakas, I'm sorry, Half Blind Gamer. We need to swear in Greek. Malakas, you streamed 6 to 7 days? Oh my god, but how... Okay, let's focus, Half Blind Gamer. How do you avoid burning out? Because I was streaming 4 days a week and I burned out, and I took 3 weeks ago. And so Half Blind Gamer streams because it helps you to be more... to socialize more, which is actually brilliant of you, Half Blind Gamer. And the thing is, you just meet a lot of wonderful people. Like, I've met Tony. How you doing? How are you? And I think will you have like Yeah, see, that's smart. Haplite Gamer, you're doing everything the right way. You're not burning out. Well, streaming 6 days is pretty intense, so try not to burn out. And I think the scheduling part burned me out, like having a schedule, just because of my personality. I like to do whatever I want whenever I want. So when I have a schedule, I burn out. And so Hapline Gamer streams 1 to 2 days in English and the other days in Greek, which is absolutely brilliant, because we need to find niche. And I think there's not a lot of Greek streamers, Hapline Gamer, correct me if I'm wrong. I think English-speaking streams is just way too oversaturated. So Charles says every time you get within 40K, I'm like, oh, you could probably get Diamond over the weekend. And then it just goes up to 200 plus K points. I know, exactly, Charles. It's so competitive there. And that's why I just can't compete with the Fortnite team gamers. Oh, Tony, I'm glad you're relaxing, and I'm glad you have Sunday off. And your best moments is between now EU, so that's 9 p.m. to 12 to 1 a.m. So that's really late. I think, unfortunately. And Hapline Gamer, do you stream for a long time? Because I think, unfortunately, I might actually end up catching the tail end of your stream. Because I get up at, I think EU time is 5 hours ahead, so I might catch your stream in the morning, but I think you'll probably get off right away. So I get up at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, subtract. Am I doing that right? No, am I behind you or am I ahead of you, Hapline Gamer? Because I go to bed like around 9 p.m. 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I get up at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But since I'm streaming, I just can't focus on the math. Oh, yeah, Charles, you really need a mental health day, because, like, the thing is that with Royal streamers, every day when I think, I'm gonna grind points, and I just feel like, I could do this for more than an hour. I mean, I felt like I could farm points for, like, the whole day?
Guide my bow. I pray to you with all my heart, and Alexios doesn't scare off the animals with his heavy footsteps.
I thought I was being quiet.
If that was you being quiet, we'll have nothing but trampled grass to
So Kyra's being cheeky. She's so flirty. Do you see how easy it is to, like, flirt with Kyra than Thletus?
But your real concern should be, how skilled are you with
No, I'm not skilled at all with the bow. Oh no, this is a ranged test. I'm awful at range. So then, like, but Sir Charles, this always happens. So when I was, like, grinding, I was doing my best grinding for Royal streamers because I wanted to get at least plat. And so, like, every morning, I'm like, oh, this is fresh day. I'm going to actually spend the whole day farming for points, and I'm going to be chatting and chat. But then after an hour, I get burned out, and then I quit. Okay, let's see. And yeah, we're going to romance her a couple times, but I think if you end up having sex with one or the other, it closes the romantic plot. So you really can only have sex with one versus the others. So we're going to say not as skilled as you, of course, because I'm sure, because you saw how Kyra, even though she's intoxicated, she almost, like, hit us on the head with her dagger. Sometimes you keep it more, but at least 2 hours. I think that's really smart, Half-Blind Gamer. I'm going to just stream, like, I don't want to push myself and burn myself out. I think I'm going to stream at least 1 hour. Though from my understanding, from all of the science and statistics and from all the stream teams, my understanding is that the ideal time to stream is 4 hours because it's a good compromise of streaming enough hours that you get the viewers coming into your stream, and then, but not streaming too much where you burn out. Okay, the thing is that many people have found very efficient ways to maximize points extremely fast. That's true, Charles. And I think the value with Royale streamers is that I met, like, a lot of really wonderful people in Royale streamers. So now I'm kind of seeing it as not so much a point grind thing, but really getting to meet, I met so many people on on Royal Streamers, and by meeting them, then you meet their viewers on their community, and then they might come into your stream. So it's all about, to grow viewers, it's all about networking, networking, and schedule. Oh god, you're so smart, Halfline Gamer. Also, one good tip for not burning is to try to make it like 1 hour just chatting stream to relax and more focus for people to support you. I think this is Halfline Gamer. What I'm doing is, because I don't have a PC, so I can't have those cute overlay while you talk, and then the face cam, you can't have it zoom in. You know how they do that professionally with the just chatting stream? So this is actually the reality, Halfline Gamer. This is actually just chatting stream. But we are using the crutch of gameplay if I don't know what I'm talking, if I'm running out of ideas, to kind of fill in the dead air with the gaming. And also it kind of gives me a topic to talk about. And also it acts as a cheap overlay, Halfline Gamer. So you can see here, it's kind of mesmerizing to see Kyra on screen and then Alexios on screen rather than having a static overlay. And welcome back, Hafa. I'm glad you're enjoying your Sunday. I'm so glad you're taking the whole day off instead of doing your programming, which I think a lot of computer programs, they end up like working 24/7 because they want to perfect. Exactly, those camera angles, exactly. Oh, Halfline Game, you don't need that. You just need chat creativity and also try to engage the people to make the topic. That's true. You're absolutely correct. And not force the topic at hand. Oh, yeah, I know. So you know what I do? You know what I do? Like, before each stream, I actually have topics. Like, in case, like, oh my goodness, there's no one chatting in my stream, then I just kind of go on to the topic. And so, like, my default topic, which I'm using negative reinforcement. So nobody's on stream and there's just lurkers, and if nobody's chatting, then I'm going to just talk about the various categories of laxatives. And that's like, and talking about laxatives is so boring that it actually would be negative reinforcement. So that if the lurkers hear like, oh my god, Fuzzy J Katz is talking about laxatives, it's so boring, then they would actually chat because it's so boring. Oh my god, Charles, 400 bits! Oh my god, Charles, thank you so much for all those bits. It's just so much. So if you guys don't chat, I'm going to talk about the 5. I think there's like, can you believe, I think there are actually 7 categories of laxatives. So that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, Charles, you're sweet. And thank you so much, Charles. You're a sweetheart. And we must support each other. So let's all... Halfline Gamer is new here. Let's all follow Halfline Gamer. I can't... Oh, actually, maybe I could do that now on my other laptop. No, I can't. Okay, so I think we could do this. Let me follow you, because I've been really weak at reading the cbenny.com, so I just want to follow you if I'm too lazy and I end up not reading the chat logs. Okay, so there are certain kinds of laxative smart poker. Do you want me to break it down? And I was like arguing with my friend. I'm like, I'm sorry, like osmotic versus diuretic, that should be kind of the same because they do the same thing, but they actually have osmotic category, which is only one. And like, why have osmotic category? And this is like the boring stuff that medical school actually tests you on, which is really stupid because it doesn't matter. Like, you know. And I forgot the categories to tell smart poker. Yes! Spoogly definitely... Oh my god, Bilbo! Okay, so Spoogalo says that he's still here just talking to your cousin because you want to study psychology is really fascinating. You want to study burnout, which is common on Twitch and literally everywhere. Spoogalo, like, I'm trying to I know about burnout, like, I know, like, the because I actually had this, I had to do CME credits on burnout, but nobody explains how to do like, the only way to deal with burnout is self-care. And there are different reasons why people burn out on Twitch. And Bilbo Swaggins, how you been doing? That's funny, Charles. Finger to unplug the orifice is one type of laxative. That's funny. I know, like Plastered Kazan is here, Bilbo. It's been ages since we last saw Plastered Kazan, and we were talking about Iceborne, Iceborne, Iceborne. Yay! Bilbo Swaggins Ace Psychology. Oh, good! Bilbo, you slept in, which is really nice. And we really need to follow everyone here. So, Bilbo Swaggins, I'm not sure if you know... I think you do know Spoogaloo. I think you do know Spoogaloo. Plastered Kazan, I keep forgetting if you stream or not. And Bilbo Swaggins, if you don't mind, you're really supportive. Like, Bilbo Swaggins is so sweet. He supports everyone. And Half Blind Gamer is really... It's really interesting because he streams in Greek, like... 5 of the 7 days, and then 1 or 2 streams he does in English. And Spoogaloo is going to get affiliation tomorrow, so I want to watch Spoogaloo 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think Spoogaloo, you said because of the hype you might do Smash Bros. So Spoogaloo only needs to stream 1 more hour with 3 concurrent viewers and then affiliation. And then Tony, of course, streams here as well, and he's going to play some Dead or Alive. Oh, X-Lex brownies, or any other quote brownies too, Charles, but then you could get in trouble. So Plaster Cases, one trick to combat burnout is shortening how much you play of something or do something. So if you do like 6 days a week, 6 hours, that's gonna burn out. And then Plaster Kazan says I stream here and there when you have a day off. Okay, and then I'm going to say not as skilled as you because we want to hit on... Yeah, we saw you throw the...
I bet you capture any prey you lock those sharp eyes with.
Wow, Kyra's really good at flirting.
Come, the Ibex is swift. We're not going to catch any by standing and chatting.
Oh no, we have to do rage. Bravestar, how are you? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. We all love you, Bravestar. You're so adorable. I have to apologize. I think you stream like after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I haven't been catching your streams either. So Bravestar GG, Bravestar, we all love Bravestar. So do also look into Bravestar streams as well, especially if you're like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if that's the time that you...
It is. Now show me how to use that bow.
Uh-oh. We have to use bow? I'm really... Well, I have this on auto aim, so let's do this. You're skilled with a bow. Among other things, wink wink. So I like the flirtatiousness of both these characters. Did we finish this quest? Oh my god. Ooh, she threw a dagger at him. Nice, Plaster Kazan. GG, 90 followers. So Half Blind Gamer plays 5 to 6 out of 7 days, but in Greek. And I think if you do Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's gonna be so epic if you stream in Greek as well. And then you can say Malakas in the correct pronunciation. And then I think 1 to 2 days, you sometimes stream in English, so we can definitely watch you, Half Blind Gamer. And Greek is such a beautiful language. It's just, I think like Greek language is just ASMR, ASMR, ASMR. So if you want an ASMR stream, go to Half Blind Gamer because the Greek language is so beautiful. And Bravestar, how have you been? Did I miss? I'm missing the chat. Bilbo, thank you for following everyone. And I'm sure Bilbo followed Half Blind Gamer because he's a sweetheart. I think everybody here... Now we go again to the Marcel Proust. I think everyone here is a charming gardener who makes our souls blossom. So I think with networking, if we kind of watch each other's streams, we're going to meet a lot of people, and then you can slowly but surely in a safe, sane manner, get up to 75 in a slow way, and then we all get partner. Best way to farm? Yes, best way to farm is definitely the conquest battles, and use... Oh, really? I never ever used that multi-shot skill. I always used devastating shot, and because I think I did Reign of Destruction, and that didn't really work good. That didn't work well for me, maybe because I'm not aiming very well. Oh, Plaster Kaizen, you stream in Japanese? Wow. Oh, Bilbo, no need to apologize at all. Oh my God, Plaster Kaizen streams in Japanese. I love the Japanese language. I think for English-speaking people like me, like foreign languages are beautiful just because it's like very different. So I think any language, and then if you have like a British accent, Australian accent, like that's ASMR. I just think. I don't know, maybe because I'm always around, you know, the accent that I have, which is like boring. It's not ASMR, but everyone else's accent and everyone else's language is like, Rox Games! Oh my God, Rox is from Royal Streamers as well. So I think join Royal Streamers, but don't get seduced by the grinding of points. It's so hard. We cannot compete with the teenagers, and they're really gunning for partner. Teenagers have so much energy, they have so much motivation that they can get diamond, but I can't. I know, exactly, Bilbo. Japanese is such a hot language. Whoa, Hapline Gamer, you're learning Japanese too? GG. You know what's really funny? Since there's so many Monster Hunter fans, and there's this one game that's only in Japan, which I bought, and then I emulated it because I had the PS2 console and I had that game, and then I had the translation patch. But there's so many Americans learning Japanese because a lot of Monster Hunter games, like, it takes forever for it to go to from Japan to America, and they actually know kanji because of Monster Hunter, which is really awesome. Rox Games is awesome. So my name is Fuzzy J Cats, but Rox Game is really, really fuzzy. Like, he is so fuzzy. It's hysterical. So Rox Games is a very, 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 very talented raccoon who smokes blunts on stream. And despite smoking blunts throughout his stream, he actually has gameplay. So Rox Games is actually extremely talented. Yes, thank you for the shout. Oh, Charles, if you don't mind, because since you're my mod, if you could just shout out everyone, just spam the shout outs if you don't mind, because I really want people to follow each other, and then I don't want to keep typing too much. So, GG Plastered Kaizen. Big Bilbo swag. Rox Games is hysterical. So he's a raccoon, and he's smoking blunt, like, because he has a blunt in his mouth the entire time. It's so epic. Did we even chat? I'm so distracted. Did we even finish this quest? Because we already showed. Do we have to go back and talk with her? See, okay, home is where my mother is. That's going to be like, I don't think we'll ever get through Silver Islands because I'm so slow. But we need to get to level 32. I'm level 29, so I'm heading over. I am getting to that level, and then we can't do this just yet. Is it a family's legacy? Oh yes, this is important. We do have to find information about our real father. But I thought, you know what? I believe M for Murder is part of the Silver Islands. Huge, like, this quest spans 2 islands. So every quest you do within this region pertains to Kyra. Do we know why Kyra's... Do we have to kill another deer? Is that what... Because it didn't quite say on the screen if we finished this part. Oh, don't use at when shouting out. Oh, how come, Smart Poker? Is it just because it clogs the screen? Okay, I thought you'd have to do exclamation SO at blah blah blah. Oh, Smart Poker. See, Smart Poker knows everything about... Oh, you know what? Oh, it fucks up the URL. Really? I didn't know that, because now I'm really embarrassed, because I always use at people so they know that I'm talking to them, because it has that red band so people can tell. Well, Smart Poker, I think since you know every single Twitch techniques to mention, what do you think about having... I mean, like, let's pretend that I hit the jackpot and I could afford a teleprompter. Like, what about having a teleprompter, like... So because you don't want to clog the gameplay, but the teleprompter would have the chat in the upper right hand corner. So when you talk to chat, you're actually looking at the video camera, but then the words, the chat is like on your screen, but just not. Is that a good idea? Like, I wonder if that could be something that people could think of if you're, like, you know, extremely wealthy, to get a teleprompter, because I think that's what I would do if I were, like, you know, financially, like, if I'm, like, financially independent and I don't have to work. That's what I actually would do. I'm really confused about this quest, because now it's not... She's following me around, so we clearly did not finish it. But then it didn't say, like, do we have to go somewhere? Do we have to kill more deer? Nothing got Kyra's blood pumping like the thrill of a hunt. And, oh yeah, of course, and Alexios. To see if the Mythios was as good with his bow as he was with his words, Kyra invited him on a little hunting expedition. Oh, we need to do, we have to hunt 3 ibexes, which should be enough to feed the rebels. Okay, so we just did 2. We have to do 1 more. Yeah, Smart Poker, I want to get a teleprompter. Like, I think the interesting thing is I think the teleprompter would actually improve my stream more than a PC, because then I could just go like this, and then, like, people get really engaged when you establish eye contact when you're streaming. Like, people are like, wow, she's looking at us, she looks more engaged, and I could go like this, and it's just going to make streaming much more easy, because I don't have to. Okay, Plaster Kazan said... Aw, Plaster Casey followed half of us, so just use OBS. Get an Elgato. Oh, yeah, I mean, what we need to do, Plaster Kazan, is that we need to hit the jackpot. I'll have the teleprompter. Then I'll have my my high-grade PC. I'll do capture screen with Elgato HD60S. I'll use... I don't know, do I have to stream through PS4? But I would have to have the same... I would have to have the PS4 camera, though, because I'm going to be streaming on that PS4. But at least I could have the OBS, and I could have, like, overlay, etc., etc. Yeah, I think the capture card to get that's actually affordable and reasonable is Elgato HD60. But I heard that there's these Japanese branded capture cards that are like $400 that reduce lag greatly. But I think for people with normal incomes, the Elgato HD60 is like a good choice. Okay, I'm doing this because I can't find any deer. There's one more. Maybe we have to go up this way. If you had more lighting than your... Wait. If you had more lighting than your... Is it GS? You mean your gear setup would be more effective? Oh, yeah, with the green screen. Oh, the green screen, right. Okay, and let's see. Blah, blah, blah. GG's, Charles. And do you like the Elgato HD60S? I heard it's like I really heard the capture card is the go-to capture card, just like Blue Yeti's kind of like the mic that everyone uses. Plus, okay, so you use a laptop for the capture card recording the gameplay. I get it. And then you wouldn't have to stream through the PS4. That's true, but then, like, you need a strong PC to do PC gaming, though. And Rox Game says cam on the PC Direct. But I kind of like the PlayStation 4 just because, like, the games are more optimized for the PlayStation 4, because you know how PC there's so many different configurations, and so it works out of the box. But then with a PC, to run something as complex as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you really need a beast of a gear. You need to spend so you need a $2,000 gaming, then you need another PC desktop to do your stream. So I think what professionals do is that they do the PC gaming, so they have this amazing rig, and then they have another PC to do the streaming part, like the face cam, the capture card, and the chat, the OBS. Half-Blind Gamer says he has a camera on the side because you can see the screen only in very close. Yeah, same with me. That's why my face is so large in this thing, because unfortunately the PlayStation 4 camera doesn't have zoom in and zoom out, and the only way to zoom out is to actually move the camera backwards. But since my vision, I'm very nearsighted, I have to have the TV actually up to my face. Okay, and Plaster Keys said you stream through the PC and OBS will run your stream. That makes sense, Plaster Keys. Nice! Rox Games! GG! Oh my god, so Rox Games has 2 PCs, both cams on streamer. Nice! So Rox Games, that's a really good setup. And Rox Games, on your channel, Rox, on your channel, do you have your setup? Because I'd like to read people's setup, because Charles has Charles has very fancy text. Oh my god, Proxima! Last time I saw you, Proxima, was Monster Hunter World, and I know we are going to stream. We are definitely going to stream Iceborne, the Nargacuga hype. Okay, Plaster Keys only have 2 PCs for a simple fact that they can do PC game. Exactly. That kind of... You really need... If you're doing PC gaming, the CPU, GPU of just doing PC gaming is through the roof. So then you need a separate PC to do your stream part. You really need a 2 PC setup, to be honest. Oh my god, Key, good morning! Yeah! Key K in the house. Oh my god, Key, how have you been? Yes, I think we're not doing any gameplay, so I'm trying to find this gear, but I think this chat is too epic. I think the stream is only epic because of the chat. You guys are so epic. We're discussing strats. We're discussing streaming strats, equipment strats. The thing I was thinking about, Key, if you're really wealthy, I would have a teleprompter to actually teleprompt the chat on my screen. So I'll be playing like this, literally, and then I could see chat. So you could tell that and then I could actually reach out instead of going like this. Right now I have to go like that, and I have to move my head around. Whereas if I had the teleprompter on the screen, I could actually oh wait. I could actually chat without being, and I won't miss anything in chat because I would keep seeing the chat scroll, and with my peripheral vision, I could actually see, because I could see the words here, but my chat screen is all the way to the right, so I can't see that. And I don't know if you all know. Oh my god! Fuck! Oh my god, it's so epic. Victor the White. Okay, so it's Vic Love, but it's no longer Victor D22. It's no longer Victor D2296. So I have to change.
Or at least I thought I did. Until you arrived.
And Victor, I really like your new branding, because Victor D2296 is hard to remember, and Victor Delight has better branding.
I know a spot down by the water. It's quiet. We'll be alone. What do you say?
I'm so shocked to see Victor, because Victor's always either working or he's streaming. So Victor cannot watch anyone stream. He's so supportive of everyone, but the issue is he's working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, then he streams 12-hour days, so he's either streaming or working. He's never sleeping. And so when I see Victor, I'm like, oh my god, because Victor should be asleep, because this is the few times he should sleep. Victor is so epic. Oh my god. And Victor Delight, that was a brilliant move because Victor D2296 was really hard. But, you know, after I got to see, like, Victor D2296 is really easy. Now I know that name. But Victor Delight is actually a really brilliant branding because light is like Sora. And then Delight means like you're the light. And then D-Light. I think that's genius, Victor Delight. I really like that. So Victor is a genius. Okay, Rock says the streamer monitor is on top of his... Streamer monitor is on top of your game monitor? That's smart too, Rox! Oh my... But then you have to have good vision, because like... Well, how do you do that? How do you put your stream monitor... Unless you have like a... Oh, wow. That's a smart setup, Rox Games. I think you probably need like a stand, though. That's brilliant. Maybe I should do that, but I don't know how to put the BenQ monitor on top of my 50-inch TV. Have OBS running to see chat. Yeah, I think the thing is that when I have PC, the problem of having chat actually on your stream is that the chat dialogue kind of blocks. It really blocks like the game, which you don't want. You want people to just see the game and you, and maybe have like a nice little overlay around where I am. But you kind of want it to be clear and clean. And so I kind of like the idea of having the monitor on top. That's because I could actually see above because it's right next to you. That is so smart. And see, the problem is, Victor, I forgot to change it to Victor Delight, I think. So or is it Victor? Okay, now I'm since Victor's not here that frequently, let's do that. So, okay. Victor Fox should be his new Twitch handle. That's funny, Key. Alright, let's go through and then... Spoogaloo has tried so hard not to curse on stream yesterday. At one point, I think I shouldn't fucking swear so much. I think, well, Spoogaloo, that's why I'm relieved. Just I think the thing is that it's hard not to swear, because, like, what if something happens and you failed the quest, and, like, nobody fails the quest, and you said, oh, shit, you know what I mean? So I just make my stream mature, but I'm really trying not to swear as much. Like, I'd rather use, like, another word instead of a swear word. So I say fluff a lot, and I think if you're going to swear, just make it mature stream, and you can swear as much as you want. I think, Plaster... I have contacts, Proxima, but I'm blind. If I take off my contacts and no glasses, I'm legally blind. I can't. Like if I'm driving and I get in an accident and the police noted that I'm not wearing any corrective vision, I would be thrown in prison because they're saying, well, you're driving blind, which is illegal. So. And I think I turned bright red, Plaster Kazan, because of my, I think it's because of my eczema, the inflammation. Like, I have inflammation, so I do blush a lot, and I do get excitable, and then my skin turns red. Oh, Rox! You made a shelf, but I can't... You actually made a shelf? That's really amazing. So Rox does carpentry. So not only is Rox a talented raccoon, he actually a talented raccoon gamer, but he's also a raccoon carpentry. I know, Key. And I apologize, I missed your stream yesterday, Key. What game are you streaming now? Because you play like a lot of variety of games. I want to do that, Plaster Keys, and I want to do the dual monitor setup, and maybe I could actually put the BenQ on top. I think that would be my next step. Thought process. You're doing critical mode. Oh, wow. Thought process, how are you? And welcome to the stream. I apologize for, like, not doing gameplay. I just get really excited seeing you guys, and I wanted to talk with you all. I think almost everyone here is going to get Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, I get it. So Half-Blind Gamer probably has the phone like right on his lap, so that's actually smart too. Yeah, I didn't change it, Victor. I had to change it from Victor D22962 to Victor Delight. Let's see, it happens. Fuzzy Delight. I have no more shoutouts. I know, but Victor, you're always shouting me out on your channel. Like, it's kind of funny because when I'm in I'm in all of you guys streams, you're like, oh, can we have a shout out for Fuzzy JCast? I'm like, oh no, don't shout out. So, in Proxima. Oh, sweet. I know merde, which is shit, and French. So that's pretty epic. So Proxima swears in multiple languages. And then we have to say Malakas in honor of Half-Blind Gamer. That's like the Greek swear word, and it kind of encompasses almost all of the Greek swear words. So we could say Malakas. Oh, I like bollocks. I really like that. But the thing is, like, when we swear in another language, it just doesn't have that same impact as saying fuck or shit in English. I know Spoogaloo, because, like, what if shit happens and you're like, shit, like, you can't, it's hard to not swear when you're really shocked and surprised. So Spoogaloo says it's so impulsive. You don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that about myself as well. That's why I'm trying to swear less, because I think I don't want to come across, because like swearing can be aggressive, so I don't want to do that. Oh, Bird Box Challenge. I want to do that now. I'm going to do the... I want to do that. I really... So the Bird Box Challenge is that... I'm not sure. Proxima, if you could let me know what the Bird Box Challenge is... I swear, regardless. Oh, Plaza Games, it doesn't give a fuck. That's fun. Yes, Rox Games is like really fuzzy. So Key, if you go into Rox Games and you go onto one of his VODs, and he's this fuzzy raccoon who spoke Splunt the whole stream, like he's so epic, but then he seamlessly does PvP seamlessly and perfectly, but he's like high the whole time, and he has the blunt in his mouth the whole time. So he does carpentry. Oh, Malakas is like asshole. But it also, I think you could actually use Malakas in other contexts, from my understanding. So Flaster Kason swears a lot on the street. Just make it mature, because if you make it mature, you can swear as much as you want. Oh, Onimusha, yes, right, Onimusha Remastered. I heard you already finished it off stream. Key, how do you play games so fast? Ooh. Wait a second. We want to romance Zelitis, though. I know you guys are going to cringe, but we have to say no. And you guys are going to be like, mwah, because we can only romance one at a time, and Alexios wants dick at this point. He doesn't want pussy, so we have to do no.
I know where this is going. Kira. I came here to do a job, and that's it.
Oh, no, welcome to Wendy! Yes, let's follow Welcome to Wendy's stream as well. Okay, so let's let's work through. I know, everyone's like, no, we want Alexios to romance Kyra because she's the best looking NPC. I know it's moi, but Zelitis is like... I'm gonna say I'm not hungry, your people need it more.
Thanks, but... Your people
I can't keep track of chat. I'm really sorry. And then how... Schmikey! Oh, Trump wins 2020. No, Schmikey, I thought we want Alex Jones. Okay, now we have to let's go through stream techniques. What if your chat is going too fast? You can't keep up with chat. But I've seen, like, really seasoned, like, do you guys know Tsachka and Fanex? Their stream goes, like, way faster, but they're able to, like, talk to everyone. They're able to comment on everyone's comments. I don't know how to do that. Oh my god, Oni! Thank you so much for the raid. He's so sweet. Oh, Oni. Let's get a shout out to Oni. And I like Oni's special command is really cute. So we want Alex Jones as the president. Oh, you know what? What about Kirsten Nielsen? But then everyone's kids will be kidnapped, and that would be Because if it's Kirsten Nielsen, then you don't really need Child Protective Services, so that's like really bad. But I bet she might actually run because she's like the right-hand woman of Donald Trump. And that woman is so evil. Like, just kind of look into her. She is the modern-day Heinrich Himmler. She really is the modern-day Heinrich Himmler. She scares me. Jojo, how you doing? And Gamer Chills, thank you for following. So we definitely do not want Kirsten Nielsen as president. I thought Donald Trump fired her, but he didn't, and now she's touring the country saying that this wall is important, so she's like a fucking freak. And then he does want the dick, not the vagina. He does, because I think he romanced too many women at the beginning of our stream, so now I guess the dude bros would say now we want cock. Oh, Bilbo, you want to smash that nympho? Oh, Alexios's mom. Like, Alexios' mom sleeps around so much. Like, I think she slept with at least 10 men and 20 women in this game. Okay.
Where have you been?
You're right. Kyra. Yeah, Plaster Keys, and like everybody feels that way about Kyra. But we're doing Thaletus because he's not that bad looking. Like, he's kind of cute. I mean, he's not hot like Kyra. But slow mode. How do we do slow mode? At Dark Souls, thank you so much for the hosts. Yeah, Ivanka is evil, but she's not. I mean, Ivanka is like a saint compared to Kirsten Nielsen. I mean, Kirsten Nielsen, she is Heinrich Himmler. And when I talk with my friends and they're not fanatics, like, they're not like knee-jerk liberals, they also agree that she's like Heinrich Himmler as well.
Darkness, ever my friend.
He says, yeah, there's absolutely nothing. And I think actually, according to the Masters Johnson, they did a lot of research, and actually almost 99% of people are bisexual, which I think is a good thing. Okay, now I apologize. Oh no, Jojo. Pokemon games turn off internet all the time? How come, Jojo? That's like really weird. Okay, slow is above chat. But like, how does slow mode work? Because I kind of want you guys to kind of be able to talk freely. And isn't slow mode, because I kind of want you guys to kind of chat whenever you want to chat. I just have to be, the thing is that I just have to be better at streaming and reading chat fast enough and responding to chat fast enough. So I don't want to slow you guys down. We're going to do M for Murder to kind of continue the Silver Islands quest. Dark Souls, I thought Pokemon was so good, like it sells like millions. Like, once the mainline Pokemon of Switch comes out, it's gonna sell like another 20 million Switches. Oh, maybe I should do that. It makes me see chat slower and not us. Maybe I should do that. But that's like really, that doesn't make sense, Jojo. Why would, that's kind of really weird that it just turns off as soon as you start playing Pokemon. Jojo, what you can do is, since you have the console and you have the Pokemon game, can you emulate it on PC? Because you do stream on PC. Oh, thank you so much, Charles. This is so much better. It is slowed down. Yeah, let's try that. If there's lag in chat, I really apologize, but this is helping a lot. I don't have audio, so I can't tell when they're talking. So if I talk over them, I want to apologize. Like, my earbuds died. And take it easy, Hapline Gamer. I hope to catch your stream soon. And I hope I catch your stream when you're speaking Greek because of the ASMR. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, take it easy, Bilbo. Thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing. Bye, Bilbo.
If the soldiers hear us, they'll kill me. You're the Mystios.
Yes, we have to do this. Oh, that's so rude. None of your business. We're going to say, yes, we are working with the rebels.
Yes, you are. Many whispers of your deeds, Misthios. Many whispers. Many secrets, too. About the rebel girl.
If you know something, spit it out.
If the soldiers see me, they'll kill me. Apollo knows they already tried.
I agree, Smart
There's a
Poker.
house near the market. Been boarded up for ages. Sneak your way in. We'll talk after.
Strange. I should find the house. See what this beggar has to say.
Aw, thank you, Bilbo. You take it easy, okay? And, Bilbo, are you going to stream tonight? Because I want to see you stream tonight. Now what are we doing? No, Smart Poker, I think Smart Poker, since you have so much experience with Twitch, maybe like slow down is not good, because I do want everyone to be able to kind of chat whenever they want. Send your most messages not okay. Jojo says send your most messages. You have to wait a long time. Only post once in 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Charles, do you mind turning? Oh, good. Thank you, Charles. Because I think that's the case. Like, I wish Twitch had a way in which the streamer slows down for the streamer, but you guys can kind of chat as much as you want. It's just that it'll come slowly, and then I could read. So I totally get that. I don't want to discriminate against VIPs versus non-VIPs. So thank you for removing the slow mode. Like, it was a good thinking. I think slow mode, but Smart Poker, the reality is slow mode is a good idea if it only slows what I read from chat, not from what you guys are typing. Like, I want you guys to type as much as you want, but then it slows down the reading of the chat, if that makes sense. Diablo 3, GG. I think Bilbo streams on PS4. Yeah, thank you so much, Charles. It was kind of good to experiment to see if they do kind of slow down. No, we don't want to kill Pardarchus yet, so we're gonna go. Where is that? Yes, M for murder. We're going to do... Mysterious beggar sent Alexios to an old abandoned house and uncovered the truth about Kyra, the fearless rebel leader everyone thought they knew. Chat, I thought we were following Zelidas' romance line. Did we mess... I think we messed this up. Because I really wanted to romance Zelidas, so we may have to redo this next stream. But at least I have, like, the save file. Because we're doing... This is Kyra's.
House is boarded up. Must be the place.
At least it's nighttime, so because we have to do this anonymously, so if we alert anyone, that becomes a problem. Exactly, Charles. I want people here to chat as much as possible. I want people to, if you want to do emotes, because like Hoffa Custodio's emote is really cool. So if you want to spam Hoffa Custodio's emote, you can do that. So I like freedom of speech. I like allowing people to. I mean, I'm obviously not like, we don't want like hatred. I mean, obviously you guys aren't engaging in hate speech, but you know what I mean? Like, I want people to feel free to talk about whatever they want to talk about as long as it's not hate speech. And I want you to do emotes if you feel like, oh, I think it's kind of fun to show off my new emote, and then spam the emote, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Jojo says... Wow! You're able to stream from 2DS XL? GG, Jojo. Can you kind of explain how to do that? Because that's like really unique. Because I don't think everybody streams off of handheld. That's pretty epic. Yeah, you have to. And Key, I think I'm going to be streaming more frequently because I kind of want to be better at streaming. So I'm going to like learn how to do gameplay and read, and then. You know what? I talked with I think I talked with Fayanex. She's really sweet. She said it was like really hard for her, but she said that she learned, because if you see her, she's like this the whole time, And she said like she knows exactly when to talk and when to do gameplay, and she gameplays the whole time. And she says that she kind of, you kind of know when you're supposed to look at chat just from second nature, but she said it took like a lot of experience. And I could kind of see that. Yeah, you want to keep your chat highly active, and I think that's the thing is that I'm not gunning for partner, but for people here who are getting partnership, you do need a 75 concurrent viewers, but I heard that Twitch is turning down a lot of people if they don't have the chat badges, if their chat isn't active. So, yeah, you can stream with a Switch, but I didn't know you could stream with like a Nintendo 2DS. That's pretty epic. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Plaster Keys, and thank you for following Key. You would really love Key's stream. Like her chat, everybody in her community is really sweet. And so what you're gonna do is, as you follow and watch all of the streamers here, you're gonna get to meet so many wonderful people, and that would also increase your followers. So that's how you network.
A note was left behind.
Oh, Plaster Kazin looks at chat every 10 seconds. A note was left behind, warning from Podarkis. He was paying this woman to keep quiet. So, a papyrus from Podarkis. Dianthe, I pay you very... Do you hear how threatening this is? Dianthe, I pay you very well to shut your mouth and stay away. Visit my house again, and I will send you both to Hades. He is so vicious. So that's why I like how they're characterizing Podarkis, because you're dying to kill him at this point because he's so disgusting.
Bloody footprints. A child's. Must have been hiding in that chest.
Oh my god, bloody footprints.
This woman was killed. Left
This
in
woman
the
was
open
killed,
without
left
dignity.
in the open without dignity. An Athenian spear tip broke off in her ribs. Oh, Plaster Keys, and that's really... Sometimes the issue is that you get so involved with I keep doing that. You get so involved with the gameplay that you forget to look at chat. So that's something I have to be cognizant of. And I think it'll be I think down the road it'll become second nature to keep looking at chat. Okay, because so Key says, do you still cover your chat bar? Oh, do you mean like the viewer numbers? So Key, I think what's really helpful, because I remembered I would have like this cringe expression on my face every time when I look at the viewer numbers, and so I didn't like that about myself, because you know how your viewer numbers, they do drop. So what I do is I put post-it on the upper right hand, because you know how PS4 would say this many viewers, like it'll say on air, like right now it says on air blah blah blah. So I put like a post-it on it so I don't see how many people. And what I do is I kind of pretend that thousands and thousands of people are watching me. So in case you ever get like raided, because just sometimes you get raided by a large streamer for some reason, you don't panic when so many people come in. And so that's what I do. And Plaster Kazin looks at chat every 10 seconds. So I when I see like Tasachka and Fanex, they do such a good job not only keeping up with chat and goes really fast, but they're doing a lot of gameplay as well. Okay, we need more. We have to find more clues. I thought we finished this part out, so we're gonna go upstairs. I think there might be something. Yeah, there's something up here. Friffo, how are you? Happy Sunday. Oh, see, wooden doll, the mother and child, one engraved with the letter M and the other K. Nothing else to find here. Need to speak with that strange woman, so we're going to go back to her. I know, isn't that... See, Key, like, I want people to be able to spam Hoffa Custodio's emote if you want to. So that's why I think slow chat does not seem to work. Now, I think you may need to do slow chat. Like, if you're a huge streamer, I don't think Markiplier needs slow chat, because he has to kind of focus on his gameplay and discussing the game. He can't look at chat because he has 5,000 viewers. But if you're like a larger streamer, like Fanex Tasachka, you may want to do slow mode. But for me, like as a small streamer, I don't think slow mode makes sense.
And what did the
French toast.
A body, a woman. She was killed by an Athenian spear.
This is all?
There was a letter from Podarkis. Said he'd kill them both if she broke her silence. Both? Why kill a child? Unless it was his.
Shh! They could be listening. Now tell me, quietly, what else did you find?
The dolls. Engraved with the letters K and M. M is for Mater. You asked who I worked for. The little doll with the K. The child was Kira.
Yes, yes, which
Okay,
means...
so that was a revelation. Let's just do Podarkes as Kyra's father, so we're like, oh my god. Yeah, he narrates so much you can't interact. With Markiplier, you just cannot interact with chat, because his is like, he's doing like pure entertainment, where he's like, he's actually, it is an entertainment because he's kind of acting the whole time, and he's doing the gameplay, he's discussing the gameplay, so you can't really look at chat at all. If he addresses chat, he's going to end up spending the whole time talking to chat, which is not...
Is Kira's Potter.
Very wise, Misthios, very wise indeed.
Kira needs to know.
She'll never believe you, never.
She doesn't need to know, like, you don't...
who sent Athenians to kill her Mater in front of her terrified eyes. But the gods spared little Kira. She escaped.
Yeah, how do you know
How do
so
you know
much?
so much?
I was there, Misthios. I protected the little one. The Athenians were so busy trying to kill me, Kira slipped right past their blades.
Kia saying, I think it's hard for anyone I think it's hard for anyone. Kia says that she's seen huge chats and the streamer misses a lot. I know, I miss a lot too, because chat can go by so fast, and then you feel bad, like if you don't remark on what someone said, then you don't want people to think that you're ignoring them. And so Kia says, seems like he picked people that are regulars better. And then Plastered Kazan got rated. Yeah, see, if you get rated by like 1,000+ people, that's why it's good to have that you're posted up. So like whenever you get 1,000 viewers, it's kind of like run of the mill, because you pretend that you always have 1,000. I totally agree, Markiplier. I think now I keep spamming this, but according to Hey Shady Lady, she broke down each. She kind of discusses how to deal with dead air, and then she kind of goes to like the large streamers, and we found out that Markiplier is actually the best with dead air, and he's really good to learn how to deal with dead air. And I think we could definitely learn from that video, because sometimes like my chat is dead, and then you want to know what are you supposed to talk about. So Hey Shady Lady really gives really good pointers about that. I know, she's a fangirl. She's a total fucking
My name was Otonia.
And
I was a servant for Podarkes.
What?
Night after night, Kira's Mater came to the house. Little one wanted to meet her pater. Podarkes made me send her away, but she kept coming. So Podarkes sent me to her house with a note.
A warning.
She didn't listen. Podarkes sent me back to her house, this time with Athenian soldiers.
Charles, you're so... Hey Shady Lady is hysterical, because she would go through Markiplier, oh, this is genius, this is a revelation, this is like, Markiplier's the master, blah blah. Then she goes to the other streamers, and then she's like, I don't really like how they didn't fill the dead air, they're not entertaining. Then she quickly goes to Markiplier, because she wants to watch him again, and then you see her like, you see this like adoring smile that she has on her face, and then you know she's a fan, she's a total huge fangirl. And some of the large streamers, like, and so like, and then she didn't realize, she felt bad, and she made comments, like she didn't realize that the female streamers didn't do as well with dead air than the male streamers, and she apologized, because she didn't realize that she's going to get like thousands of views on that YouTube, and so she apologized because she didn't realize. And then because I think one of them XX Sniper Wolf XX, so I think she's the persona that Casey Tron kind of parodied, so it's actually kind of funny. She breaks down like what you should do and what you shouldn't do, so it's really... Woofy is me! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much! And welcome to the stream. Woofy community, welcome to the stream. We are doing the Silver Islands. We're trying to... Woofy is me. I'm trying to romance Thalitis, but we're romancing Kyra, because she's obviously easier to romance than Thalitis. So I'm not sure if I failed this mission, because everybody who streams this game, Wolfie romances Kyra, so we wanted to do something different, and we wanted to like everybody who streams this game, they play as Cassandra. So then I decided to play as Alexios, especially because I played my first file as Cassandra, and then everybody romances Kyra, so we want to romance Letus just to kind of get a different viewpoint. And Wolfie, how's your Sunday so far, and how was your stream? Let's shout out. I know Casey Tron is people didn't realize she was trolling, but she's like she's a parody, and she really has really good comedic timing. Like, she's so good at it, because so I think she's good at doing dead air, but she has the pregnant pause because she is a comedian. So if you're a comedian, you don't want to fill up dead air 100% of the time. Of course, you need to have the pregnant pause. You need to have that timing that comedians have. You know what I mean? So she does have she fills up dead air, but then when she wants to do a joke, she does have the pregnant pause. So I think if you're a comedian, you have to do that when you tell jokes. You can't just say the punchline right away. You have to kind of pause, have people think, and then do the punchline. Okay, and so Woofy, thank you for the raid, and welcome Lofty Angel Forever. I hope I'm Zared, is that how you... Hello, Zared, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And I know I haven't seen... Yeah, I think it's good to go against the grain, because everybody in the world plays as Cassandra, so we want to see Alexios. And... Oh my god, Gladys is here. Oh, wait, let's see. Stream was good. You got your ass handed to you on the 7th. 7th. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, Woofy. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I'm sure everybody knows what that means. And Woofy, how's your stream? Zabio, how are you? And Fungal. See, this community is so... Faster case. I'll slap that cleavage off. We're getting... Oh, Jim. Plastered case, and you're so funny. Okay, so... Alright, and so we're not doing gameplay, but let's kind of... Zabio, how are you doing? And welcome, everyone. Zared, we're kind of using gameplay as an overlay. I'm trying to catch up on stream. Clavitz is here. Clavitz streams. Clavitz, I hope you stream. I hope you stream soon, because I really love your community, Clavitz, because it's kind of fun when we have, like, Elf there, and Aaron, and... I'm having a brain fart. Oh, and Sav Lewis. So I hope you're going to be streaming soon, Clavitz, because I kind of miss... And, of course, Vitamins, who's wonderful.
Needs to know
we do have slaps!
But I won't confront her until I have proof.
The woman came to Podarkis' house one night, begged me to give him the doll Kira made for him.
We have...
Podarkis had it. He might have kept it
I'm missing...
Only the gods would know.
Zabio, thank you so much for the lurk support, and you really helped me on my last stream. I'm not even focused on... So we have the slap command, and then if Plastered Kazan is acting out, so I'm going to slap Plastered Kazan, because he deserves to be slapped. So you guys can use the slap command, spank command. Oh, we have hug, which is sweet. So since Zabio is really sweet, we'll hug Zabio. Okay, now I really shouldn't spam the thing, but I just want to kind of show you how the commands work. So you just put exclamation hug, slap. And I want to thank Smart Poker, because like we understood how Nightbot, but then I converted everything to Stream Elements. And Smart Poker was really sweet. He coded in all of those commands, so you can kind of like talk amongst yourself. If like Schmikey is acting out, then we spank Schmikey. He's our biggest troll. So we always have to spank Schmikey, and so on and so forth. Now I'm concerned we're actually failing Theletus' quest, but I don't know why, because we actually agreed with Theletus, and then I don't see any... I will have to apologize to everybody, because I really failed this. Maybe I should have done more research, but when I did this before, I didn't have any problems. This is just a time quest, so that doesn't work. Oh, Clavitz, it's a good question in regards to streaming. Right now, you're not sure what you'll stream. I know for sure. Oh, yeah, DSM-5. And when is Devil May Cry 5 coming out? A stream? But right now, a bunch of things. Yeah, I think you have to work on your IRL first. Definitely, and it's a fun hobby. Oh, no! Charles Spinks. So Klavitz, I totally agree. I think you have to kind of get your IRL. Oh, we're gonna acquire. Oh, you know what? I'm not even focused, so we haven't even really finished. So we have to acquire the wooden doll first, and we have to make sure. Let me save this because we want to make sure we don't kill Podarkis, because that would end this whole quest line. March 8th. Oh my God, that's gonna be. Oh, Key is definitely, oh my God, Key is definitely going to stream Sekiro, night and day. Key is a huge Souls fan. She does a lot of Dark Souls challenges, and I think he played that really difficult game on the hardest difficulty. Not Diablo. It starts with a D as well. Darksiders 3. You don't have to speak fast, Key. Oh my God, I think every single streamer is going to be streaming Sekiro. And I forgot, is that supposed to be multiplat, or is that only going to be on a PlayStation 4? Faster case it speaks. Well, Key, I'm gonna keep an open mind, because I was unfairly slamming From Software just because I'm so negative. I am so negative about Activision, and I really do think that From Software went downhill. Like, I didn't find Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne as compelling as Demons, Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Klavitz, do you stream? Klavitz, do you want to, like, maybe... Okay, once you get your IRL in place, let's see... I think Darksiders 3 is a really good... Because Darksiders 3, there's always action that you could do, so I think it's a very good game. I know I think because of... See, if it were not, because when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh my God, Sekiro is so hyped. I'm like, this is going to be... I'm going to pre-order this immediately at E3 trailer. And then you see Activision, and then my heart sank. And it really sank a lot, because it seems like... I don't know, it seems like From Software's quality went a little bit downhill compared. Woofy, no problem, because like after you stream such a long time, and then you have to kind of run off. I know 4 a.m. is so... You need to get some sleep. And Woofy, thank you so much. I really appreciate the raid, and I really welcome Woofy's community here, and if we all can, please follow Woofy, and let's kind of shout out Woofy again, since Woofy's leaving. Okay, this is a challenging part of this quest. You have to be anonymous to get that doll, so we have to de-aggro. Okay, I feel happy now, everybody. I thought I messed up this line. So I think as soon as we finish this, another quest will pop up, because that happens all the time. And then I think we'll probably just do Thelitis' quest line all the way through, because I think we did mostly Kyra's. I think we finished almost all of Kyra's, almost all. But I thought we were supposed to have a naval battle. Because there's one part where, remember at the one part where Thelitis was saying, oh, we need to do the naval battle, but there was no naval battle, so I'm really confused. But what I was thinking of doing is, let's kind of finish out this one quest, and then after we finish this out, we're gonna raid, and then, I mean, depending, if it's affiliate, we're gonna host. If it's someone who needs the numbers who's not yet affiliate, then we're gonna raid, because those raid numbers count as organic views only for affiliates. So we have kind of a strategy. So we're gonna raid or host depending on who we're gonna raid and host after this. Because this is going to take, Mystical, this is going to take me maybe like 30 minutes, because you really have to remain anonymous. You have to do stealth. And I always tend to aggro people, so. Rox, thank you for the bit. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I know, like, ice cream. See, Mystical, it doesn't matter, like, what weather you have. Ice cream is always good no matter what. Like, ice cream is always a good thing. Let's try.
I should be careful.
Oh, you know what I'm really sad about, Mystical? So, one of my favorite flavors of Ben & Jerry, which is the vanilla ice cream with the toffee, it has like toffee crunch bars in it, and there's some chocolate and fudge. I think they're going to discontinue that flavor from my understanding, so I'm kind of really upset about that regarding Ben & Jerry's. But I thought it was a very... Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, Rox, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. And everybody, do follow Rox. He's hysterical. Rox, I can't get all of these shooters straight, so I apologize. He does play a lot of shooters, but he plays it so well. So it's actually really fun to watch him kind of negotiate the PvP and doing a really good job. So what I'm going to do, what I think I should do is just kill everyone. This is what we usually do. We just kill everyone, and then we'll remain anonymous, and then we could get the doll. So this is the hockey stick that I love. It's the heavy bladed. As you can see, it's actually pretty fast. I like the moveset of it. I like how it staggers. It breaks poise. So the hockey stick is usually my go-to weapon. Oh, the only problem is that we might get bounty hunters. So that's going to be an issue. I'm going to just break off the shield. I don't think, the good thing is that there's not that... Well, we should do stealth. I mean, let's go back here. We have to invoke Mystical, and we have to do stealth, because if you do stealth, it does not raise the bounty meter, and then we don't want to keep having bounty hunters after bounty hunters after bounty hunters, then there's no way we could be anonymous. So I'm going to chill out over on this side. I think we could do some range. I'm gonna make this devastating shot. Wait, that was not that... That was not as overpowered as I thought it would be. Sneak... I'm gonna go down this way. Let's go around here, because I think they're climbing down on that side. Okay, and I'm gonna sneak up this way, behind them. I don't know why, but the only stealth game, like pure stealth game I played, which is absolute, I mean, it is a complete masterpiece, is, what is Solid, wait, Metal Gear Solid, the very first one. It's so, I think my computer, I want to make sure. So the only that was so bad. I don't know why I'm so bad. I think it's because I don't really play a lot of stealth games. Metal Gear Solid is like a classic stealth game, and I like how they kind of break the fourth wall in that game. It's very innovative, because there's one point where I actually had to switch my PlayStation controller to a different port, so I thought that was like really brilliant of it. It's just such a brilliant game. And then like all of the boss fights in Metal Gear Solid, they're so well characterized that they're so distinctive you'll never forget them. So then I was psyched about playing Metal Gear Solid 2, and I can't remember a single Metal Gear Solid 2 boss compared to all of the bosses in Metal Gear Solid 1. I mean, Professor Kazan, like... Well, okay, those who don't want spoilers, just kind of turn off the volume, but Psycho Mantis, like, because like, he could read your mind, but then if you short circuit by changing the PlayStation 2, he can't read your mind, and that's how you defeat Psycho Mantis. And it really has true stealth. I thought the stealth was actually pretty challenging, and then like how you have to do the missile placement. It's just so well done. It's absolutely incredible. Metal Gear Solid 2 was a disappointment, and then I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 3, because I think that was when... Oh, actually I had my wits about me to actually do an assassination kill. Oh, Charles, thank you so much. Charles, and thank you so much for the bits earlier. I really appreciate that. I do like, and I think if you're American, you should definitely start doing the free Twitch bits for ads, because they have like the Walgreens ad of KY Jelly, and I was kind of shocked because, like, but don't kids watch Twitch? Like, isn't that M for mature? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why Walgreens got away with that. Because you know how Twitch is just very, very, like, they do tend to censor things, so I was kind of surprised about having KY Jelly as a free Twitch ad that kids can see. Oh my god, Mod and Lazy Bones! Oh my god! Mod's from Team Pallet Town, so we need to shout out Mod. Lazy Bones, damn it, I think I do have Lazy. Do you all know Mod's community and Lazy's community? Lazy, I can't end. Okay, we'll actually do gameplay, can't end. KY with Foz. You know what I should do? I should just do marketing and I have my KY jelly and I could say, okay, when I did the quiz, this is the KY jelly that I'm supposed to get. But it's just inappropriate for kids who watch, because like a lot of kids watch Fortnite and then they probably want to give their favorite Fortnite streamers free bits. And then they watch the ad and they're like, Mom, what is KY jelly? It's see how inappropriate. And Mod Lazy Bones, how are you doing? How's Monster Hunter World?
Podarkis kept the doll Kea made for him. She engraved it.
Oh, Podarkis kept the doll.
Potter.
P for Potzer. Okay. Okay, now we have to go back to the Rebels' hideout. We do not dare, do not kill Podarkis. That would end this quest. So that's kind of the message today. Just don't save Podarkis for the very, very last. Make sure you do every single quest in Silver Islands, so that
rebels deserve the truth as well. But blood is everything to some people.
I don't think
they could
so.
abandon her if they knew Podarkis was her father.
It doesn't matter who your father is. You're your own person. I think that's kind of. Oh, Plastered Kazan's gonna stream Neo for the Neo 2 hype. When is Neo 2 coming out? And let's see. Neo 2 is I'm gonna get Neo 2 actually, because I really love the melee combat. I'm just hoping that they would improve enemies, variety of enemies. I like how you could choose your gender in Neo 2. I hope they have more enemy variety. I think their UI is absolutely brilliant, like the way the D-pad works and so forth, and switching your. I think the controls in Neo was absolutely brilliant. The bosses were absolutely brilliant. I think they just need a huge variety of enemies. That's like the only issue I have with Neo, and they need to have better balance. Because Mod, when I got to when I got to every area, I'm like, wow, this is so well balanced. As long as I do the side quests, I kill the monsters, you level up with the area. But then with the last area, it jumped from like I was like level 80 or something, and it jumped up from level 80 to level 120. And that's like really uncomfortable. And so I actually had one of my friends carry me the whole time because of the co-op. He actually nuked all the bosses for me because he has all of the green highest tiered weapons. So I hope Neo 2 has better. I hope Neo 2 has better balance. Yeah, these are cute emotes. Key, I love. Oh, Neon Cypher. Okay, so Neon Cypher did everyone's emotes. We need to shout out because Neon Cypher. I'm gonna shout out Neon Cypher. He's so sweet. Just out of the blue, he's like, "Oh, BTW Mod, I made your emotes." And then Mod's like, "What the fluff?" Like it was unexpected, and he spent I think he spent 48 hours straight doing Mod's emote, and then he did Hafa's emote, and it looks exactly like Hafa as well. He's so talented, so we must shout out Neon Cypher. I never could watch Neon Cypher because he streams Eastern Standard Time late at night. And I'm sure Neon Cypher's probably going to do Lazy's as well, because he's Anubis! Long time. Oh my god, I haven't seen Anubis either in such a long time. Anubis, the last time I think I saw you on my stream was Monster Hunter World. Okay, yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, you know what? Neon Cypher does creative streams. He does his drawing, which I think. He he did Lazy's as well. See, we really need to support Neon Cypher. He's so generous. And let's... Oh, wow, Lazy. Neon did all of your channel art. I mean, Neon Cypher is like VIP status here. Welcome back, Oni! Oh, he's completely addicted to it. He's just got to Thunderlands. Oh wait, which game is this? Am I missing? I'm just missing chat completely. Oh my God, Charles, you want me to stream one more hour? Oh, Mod! Oh, nobody wants spoilers, but I wonder who's winning. And the sad thing is, not until yesterday did I find out that the Eagles lost. And I was such a huge Eagles fan, but you could see how disinterested I am in the NFL that I didn't realize. I actually had to tell my friend who never followed football. She goes, "Yes, Eagles lost," and everybody was upset because they lost, and I didn't even know that. Oh, Final Fantasy X is Mod's favorite game of all time. I know, it looks exactly like her. So Neon Cypher, like, I think you could tell like who's a good artist if they could draw something that looks like the person. That's like the hardest thing to do. And so the fact that Neon Cypher nailed the artwork. He's so brilliant. So Neon Cypher did... He also did Jess's emotes too, Lazy. So he did Lazy's, Hoffa, and Mod's.
Good.
Oh, that was made by Bravestar. I thought it was... Oh, I'm really sorry. Bravestar, let's give you credit. So Bravestar did that one. But it does kind of look like Neon Cypher's artwork, doesn't it? Or am I missing something? Oh, Bravestar had a friend make it for you as a surprise. He is so... This whole community is wonderful. Oh, yes! Clavis is going to be streaming. Clavis is going to be streaming. It's coming up February 7th, the demo. He did it for free. Oh, wow. Mod actually paid his friend to make Mod this emote. Oh, my God. He bought you dinner. Bravestar's so wonderful. I think this is why it's worth... This is what makes streaming worthwhile. It's just to have... Clockman! I'm really sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. How you doing, Clockman? And if you're playing... It's Skirt is here. He's lurking for the support. And Clockman, I wonder if you ever played, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like... This game, I just love this game so much. Oh, yes, we did that. We're gonna go... Let's show the nearby quest. Oh my God, Potato Dan, why are you raiding me? Potato Dan, damn it! Potato Dan, I wanted to actually raid you, in fact, because we stream at the same time. And Hodor, thanks for the raid. Missy UK, Potato Dan, welcome to the community, Potato Dan and Hodor. Hodor raid. Oh, okay, so now, see, the problem is that I have to shout out everyone. Potato Dan is so hysterical. He's also streaming Assassin's Creed Odyssey hype with Potato Dan. Hodor hype. Welcome, Hodor's community. Yeah, definitely. Take your... Oh my God. And Graylee is here. Graylee is really epic. So the whole point in this... The thing is we just have to do networking. Everyone's community. Everybody who streams here have really powerful community, so you end up getting rated a lot. So if you're a new streamer, just kind of follow everybody in this channel. They have so many viewers. Potato Dan has such a great community. He's absolutely hysterical. He's playing he was streaming Assassin's Creed Origins, which I think he actually finished it on stream. He's so efficient, and he's such a good gamer. Like, when I saw him, he was flawlessly going through Origins. He finished Origins because he's so efficient, and now he's streaming Odyssey. And I bet, Potato Dan, you're going to be able to, like... Because I streamed Odyssey way earlier than you, but I bet you probably finished streaming Odyssey sooner than even me, because, like... he's really good at gameplay. He's able to nuke. He's able to efficiently get through the game. And Graylee, how are you doing? Graylee's a sweetheart too. So everybody knows we all are streamers here at Graylee Rain Streams. Ooh, they need to make a modern one. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not focused on chat or the gameplay. I just get very distracted. I know, lazy. I don't know if y'all know Pyshrew, but he has like the everybody follow everybody command, which is hysterical. Yeah, Key, that's funny. Key, let's tie Fuzzy to her couch like kidnappers. Oh my god. No, Charles definitely streams too, and he supports a lot. When am I? Okay, let's show. It's just down here, isn't it? Because it's hidden. It's in the cave. Oh my god! Missy UK, thank you so much for the sub gift. That's so... I really appreciate that. Appreciate that, Missy UK. You're so sweet. Oh my god. Missy UK, you didn't have to do that. Missy's... You're so generous. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think it's because of all of you. I mean, it's still very easy to burn out on streaming, but since we have like a wonderful community, I don't think I'm gonna burn out as much as before. Because Missy, I kind of like your strat of just having 1 day a week and then moving to 2 and then 3 days. So. Oh my god! Anonymous hype! Oh my god! All these subs are coming in. And I'm so glad. Oh, see my emotes. What I did with my emotes was I kind of looked up cat emotes on Google, and then these cat emotes are only $5 to get the license, so I got that because I wanted to kind of have a cat emote, and I can't draw, and I needed something done quickly, so I got that. So, oh, you like my emotes, Missy? Really? And Missy, thank you for the sub, and whoever anonymously gifted Plastered Kazin, I appreciate that. And we're definitely Plastered Kazin got like HR 999 in Monster Hunter World, so we're gonna be so hyped. What I'm gonna do with Iceborne is I want to face all the monsters solo and do the story quest myself solo, and then we can kind of do co-op, and we can kind of do all the stuff that I didn't do. Like I don't think I got all of the Arch-Tempered Kushala Daora tickets for that overlay. I think I need one, and then Arch-Tempered Nergigante and so forth. Yeah, he is kind of... I think that cat is kind of cute with a smile. Thank you, Potato Dad.
Where's Kira? She's...
Miss me already, Mistios?
Kira, there is something...
She's always giving him side glances
that
as
look
if...
on your face, so serious. See,
they always have
relax,
wine and they have
drink some
pot
wine.
all the time in this hideout, so it's kind of fun to hang out with Kyra. We should talk in private because nobody needs to know about her background, because it really doesn't matter who your parents are. You are your own person. I think this is what this quest is saying. So even though Podarkus is her father, I know Arch-Tempered Nergigante is going to be so hype though. Yeah, we had to call we have to call Master Dan. So we're gonna call Potato Dan Master Dan for sure. See, she's like, oh my god, you're kidding.
This isn't a joke.
Yeah, we have the doll. We don't even have to tell Kyra that. Why are we telling her that Podarkus is her father in the first place? It doesn't matter.
Kira, I'm sorry.
It doesn't see. It doesn't matter that it's. So I don't know why Alexios. See, Alexios is dense. Charles, thank you for the post. And Charles's community wasabi. So Sir Charles. Oh, okay. So it's really complicated, Mystical. So what you need to do is you have to have it in. It's a PDF file, and it has to be a certain, it has to be a certain type of file, PDF file. Then you kind of download the picture. I don't really know how to do it, to be honest, Mystical. What I did was since I have like the banner emotes for free. I mean, since I bought that, it already has the PDF file, and then Mystical Gamer, when you go to like dashboard, it says download your sub badge, and you just download it, but it has to be in 3 different sizes, like 12 pics, 36 pics, or whatever. I believe, Mystical, I think I had Omi. I don't know if you all know Omier. I had Omi help me shrink everything and make it the perfect size. So I know Charles' stream is so hype. Like, Charles' stream is so epic. A lot of people really enjoy his streams because it's very comforting. It has like very relaxing music. So if you have to do homework or you have to do household chores, Charles' stream is like the best. Yeah, PNG file. I keep saying PDF. Exactly, so you have to do a PNG file. And Mystical, if you'd like, what you can do is you can go into my server, Mystical, and the stream tips advice. You could just ask that question, and we can kind of write down the steps, or at least post a link as to how to. And it's actually pretty easy to upload the badge. I think the difficulty is with the PNG file. How do you make it different sizes? I don't understand that. So Sir Charles, shout out Sir Charles's channel. See, I have this one, which I like. And he always says Wasabi, so I always put Wasabi, Charles in Charge. That's his Twitch channel. I know, it does. But no, it does not, Key. Charles only sent over 50 viewers. I didn't get the 200 viewers, so Charles, you did the wrong thing. Bad, Charles. So we're going to spank Charles again. Because Charles always has like, Sir Charles always has like 100 to 200 viewers. Because the stream is, because people find it really relaxing, and a lot of people at nighttime when you're falling asleep, you want to, a lot of people listen to his music and they fall asleep. I'm going to say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you yeah, Odie, you know what? I think what happens is that people are there to see Charles. So then, what happens when you do host? Even though sometimes it's automatic, people just kind of they kind of leave really quickly. So I'm going to say it doesn't matter who.
How I found it isn't important. What's important?
Wait a second. I thought he meant like it doesn't matter that who your father is.
Right. The men don't need to know this, not yet. But please, leave me for a while. I need to be alone.
So Alexios obviously did the wrong thing. He should not even... I mean, at least he told her in private, but the first thing is that don't even tell her that he's your father, because this is like Darth Vader all over again. You know, because you're not really going to gain anything. It doesn't help you at all. I mean, I don't see... How is this going to help her? This is not going to help her in her life. It's not going to psychologically help her. It doesn't contribute to mental or emotional health or physical health. In fact, it actually kind of makes it more disturbing. And so now she's going to be distracted from her cause. So what Alexios did was the wrong thing. And Charles is such a huge supporter, so I really appreciate that, Charles. And thank you so much for the host of the raid. And I hope your community is doing well and that they're nice and relaxed after your stream. We're gonna go to map. See, chat. I didn't do this right. What I'm gonna do, if you all don't mind, I think I didn't do this correctly because we finished this out, and I thought there was gonna be a Thalitas quest because we're trying to romance him, but we failed in that. So we may have to just do this all over because I really wanted to showcase. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna for next stream, which I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming, but I do have the Sunday as a permanent thing at 9:15 in the morning. And so as a permanent thing, maybe Wednesday would be the next time I stream, because I'm kind of going to do this more spontaneously, and more likely I tend to stream in the mornings. So I'm going to do some more research. At least I had the save, Key. At least I have like the save file from before we could start there. I think I'm not supposed to give him the helmet right away. I'm not sure what I did wrong. But I'll do more research to see how we can romance Theletus, because he's like really hard to get, and that's why we wanted to do Theletus. And let's see, so okay, oh, you know what? Let's kind of do this. Actually, I wanted to really raid Potato Dan, but I always miss him for some reason. Oh my god! Hit Woman! I was looking, because Hit Woman streams such a variable time that, like, whenever Hit Woman's on, you have to run to her stream, because her stream, I don't know what her stream hours, but, okay, so she's an affiliate. For the longest time since I was streaming since day one, I always wanted to host Hit Woman. It just never happened until now. And then we have to do Potato Dan as well. So I put I'm going to add her. I'm going to say @Hit Woman. We will be hosting soon. And I like the host command for affiliates, because you don't get the numbers, you don't get the organic views from that. So if you all don't mind, those who are here, if you can all like double click her link for me, I would really appreciate it. So she could get, oh wait, see no, I thought I did. I warned her in case so she can say hi to, because we had a lot of raiders, and oh wait, I'm being very derpy. Let's double click. So I apologize, it's always these technical issues. Oh no, did she? I thought she just started. Okay, there she is. So we're gonna, okay, now I need to cut and paste, copy, oops. This is not, so we're gonna copy. So if you could just, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for being here. Maud, Lazy, Key, Oni, Rox, Sir Charles, of course, and I'm Schmikey, Potato Dan, Mystical, Missy, of course, and newcomers. Let's kind of go up here. See, I'm really Plastered Kazin. Good to see. It's been so long since I saw Plastered Kazin, and of course Smot Poker. Like, who could forget Smot Poker? And I wanna thank everybody for the subs and all the bits. I really appreciate it. We're going to shout out, not shout out, but I'm going to spam Hit Woman's. So just double click, she'll get the organic views. And the people who are oh, Spoogaloo, take it easy, Spoogaloo. And you're streaming tomorrow again. Let's make sure that Spoogaloo gets his affiliation tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, around 6 p.m. ish. Bye, Oni. Bye, Rox. We're gonna host Hit Woman 47. Okay, and then host it's supposed to be automatic, but come to find out, it doesn't seem like it's automatic. Okay, then I'm going to. Okay, so I'll see everybody maybe Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday morning, maybe around 9ish. So we'll kind of talk more on Hit Woman's stream. So I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.